Beat.
Yes, everyone, big up, big up, big up. Welcome back to another stream on Chic TV. And we are underway with the start of the Premier League season, the upcoming season for 25-26. And we are starting off with a heavyweight clash in the first game of the Premier League season for Manchester United and also for Arsenal Football Club. They are facing off at Old Trafford on Sunday. So we do have to do a match preview, and we're back to pretty much, all the stuff, all the content that we do when the season starts. We're back to match reactions, match previews, watch alongs, all different type of content that you will continue to see, just like you did see last year as well. So we are here for a match preview between the two clubs. We also have panelists, obviously, from Manchester United and also from Arsenal. So we'll be discussing our thoughts going into this game, predictions. We'll do lineups, all that type of stuff. We should be here for about an hour or so. Shout out to everyone. Make sure you guys do subscribe. Make sure you guys do run up the likes as well. We are about 22 subscribers away from 1K. So we're about to get to 1K very, very soon. 22 subscribers. Make sure you guys do smash a like and subscribe. As always, big up to the chat. I see Warrior J. He says, how many times Flawless and Tony will debate in the stream? We'll see. I guess we will find out. Flawless, Spooby will be joining shortly along with Don C as well. But we do have two Arsenal fans in the building. So let's go ahead and introduce them first. And let's get the party started, right? Pretty much. So first, making his appearance on the channel after a very, very long time. He does have a show with Flawless on Sarcasm City TV. I think it is normally every single Wednesday or Thursday. But he's here, and we're going to discuss this game. We have a lot of things to talk about. But Tony, Claude, Gunner TV, big up to you. How's everything going, Tony? Big up every single time.
Hey, Chic TV. I'm on your channel yet again. I mean, the last time I popped down here, yeah, I mean, I had lots of, snakes and enemies down here, yeah, from down the road. I mean, that was a brutal one down there at that time, yeah. But, I mean, we thank God their league position was sorted out. I mean, see, yeah, this season, yeah, to be a season of let God sort them out.
Okay.
How about that? It will be a season of let God sort them out. So it's just good that, I mean, when we're talking about the league, we saw what happened. Yeah, they won a trophy. Good and okay for the guy. But, I mean, I'm here today. You did say something that, shit, come on. I mean, you used the word heavyweight clash. I mean,
it is a heavyweight clash.
I mean, it's two teams. Cool and okay if you say this is the rivalry. I mean, I respect that. That's a perspective I do respect, but to call it, a heavyweight clash. I mean, there's nothing heavyweight about Manchester United. It's not like you're vying for the title. It's not like you think you're going for the title this season. But if you're going for the title and you're calling a heavyweight clash, good and okay, no problems, man. But it's nothing like a heavyweight clash. It's just two teams that used to have a bigger rivalry coming together to just play the first game in the opening Premier League season. So that's it.
I see. I said heavyweight because it's two big teams. Technically part of the Big Six. So it is in that aspect a heavyweight clash. I know what you mean, though. We haven't been the best.
Yeah, Big Six.
And we had our terrible season.
No, Chic TV. We're not doing this, man. You're not in the Big Six.
Yeah, we are
not in the Big Six.
But
no, you're not in. No,
we are in the Big Six. We are still in the Big Six.
No. You didn't qualify for Champions League.
Well, I didn't say top six.
I mean, I shouldn't be telling you your league position.
I didn't say top six. I said Big Six. There's big difference.
Okay.
I didn't say top six. Big six.
I hear you.
Yes.
I hear you.
We're not in the top six. We're not even anywhere
near. I just wanted to, I just wanted to fluster him just a little bit.
I got you, man. Don't worry. Trust me. I got you, man. I got you. But let's go ahead and introduce.
Good, brother. Don't worry, man. It's okay.
Let's go ahead and introduce the second Arsenal co-panelist for today as well, making his appearance on the channel yet again. The absolute fraud man like Saad is in the building.
Big up, man. Big up, Schick. Big up, Tone, of course.
Big up, Sad. How you doing, brother?
Man comes out already, bro. It's swinging already. Doesn't even matter.
Hey, we're here, man. This is the Premier League season is now officially going to begin. We already know how it goes, man. Lots of pressure for both our
teams. Big up, Sad, by the way. Big up, Sad.
Tony, of course.
Yeah. People, one of the guys I respect.
Big up
in this space, Sad, down here. Big up, Sad.
Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Listen, thanks for having me, Schick, man. I appreciate it, bro. Trying to get the previews done now, man, because it's getting back to that season, man. Do you know what I mean? The season is upon us. 11 men and one manager will decide our mental health, our mental health, how stable it is for the next however many months it is. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a mad one. But listen, man, I'm ready to go, man. Do you know what I mean? So inshallah, it's gonna be a good preview. We got loads to speak about. Do you know what I mean? Plenty of transfers, plenty of game plans, plenty of this, plenty of that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, there's a lot to speak about, bro. There's a lot to speak about. But thank you very much for having me. As you guys can see in my little, where is it? Right here, actually. Where is it? Right here. As you guys can see, do you know what I mean? Glock 14. Yeah. We gotta get that one changed. Bro. The Glock 14. We gotta get changed. So you know what?
It's going to be this on the weekend. It's going to be that.
Oh no, it's 100% gonna be that. Do you know why? Because Gabriel's gonna be doing that one while he's celebrating next to Gyökeres, and Gyökeres doing this. Gyökeres gonna be doing this, and Gabriel's gonna be like, all right, say less, let me do Batman. You be Bane, I'll be Batman. It's all good, man. Don't worry. We got it right out.
Okay.
Speak no further.
Fair enough. We do have another Arsenal fan in the building as well. It's crazy. I'm waiting for the United guys to pull up. Currently, it's a 3v1. It's a handicap match. It is what it is. But we have Don C, our fellow mud brother, is back for another stream again. Don C, how's everything?
What's going on, bro? What's going on? First and foremost, big up my Arsenal familiar, Fuck United, blood. Yeah. Let's just put that out there right now. I ain't coming for peace, blood. Yeah, we are coming for war. Yeah, war. We want blood. Yeah, we want blood, and it's unfortunate. Fortunately, you man are our first. Yeah, first man to be cut up on the table. Yeah, Glock 14 is gonna shoot the Red Devils down. I'm telling you this from now. Yeah. Pick up, Sheik. Make sure you like and subscribe, and always fuck Tottenham.
You know what? Fairs. Fire intro. I can't even lie. We're fully, like I said, Premier League is starting now. I love this type of energy. This is what the content is for. Like this is what we're here for. But make sure you guys do shout out to the chat. Make sure you guys do check out everyone's channel. Links are in the description and also in the title. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Tony Claude Gunner TV's channel. Make sure you guys also check out Saad's Football Corner and support them as you guys support me. So Saad, we will go to you first. Before we get into the game itself and we talk about, Manchester United and Arsenal in the game, of course, talk about your preseason, your summer transfer window. It's been a while since you've been on the channel yet again. You signed Gyökeres, the striker you finally got. And I know this is the player that you wanted as well, because I know last time we did talk on this channel, or I think it was on your channel, we were discussing Sesko, Gyökeres, all those things, and you said you wanted Gyökeres. So you got him. Still currently linked to, there's a bomba today that your North London rivals are looking to sweep up Eze from you guys. So we'll get your thoughts on that too. But just Arsenal preseason, the games, and the summer transfer window. Your thoughts on all of that, bro?
Well, listen, big up to my fellow Gooners in on the panel. Do you know what I mean? And let me just reiterate: Fuck United. Fuck Tottenham. Obviously, we just need to reiterate that.
Not even the question about.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's just a standard procedure. But listen, let me be real. I'm gonna answer your question in stages. Obviously, you've got the pre-season. Pre-season was a bit dry. There were like a couple of performances, a couple of times that I was like, oh, you know what? That looks all right. Do you know what I mean? Like, for instance, Zubimendi, every time I've seen him in the pre-season, he's looking fire. Do you know what I mean? He's looking like a top midfielder. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gassed about him. I'm gassed about some things that I'm seeing, but a lot of the time it was pretty dry. I was waiting to see this whole attacking change, the change of style. When Gyökeres got in, it's slowly coming, but I don't think it's enough at the moment. Like, I understand that Gyökeres is going to score regardless. Do you know what I mean? It's funny that first goal he scores with his head, even though people were telling me he don't score headed goals. What is he doing in the air? But listen, he in the air he looked fine. By the way, in the air he looked pretty fine, bro. When he was headering that ball, it looked pretty fine. There was a lot of power on that header where the goalkeeper couldn't even stop that. Do you know what I mean? So for all the man that was telling me, oh, Gyökeres can't header the ball, Waffle Town. That's where you're from. So listen, I think it's been an up and down pre-season, but it's pre-season. I'm not gonna fully like look into it. Like, oh my god, we're shit because we've been shit in pre-season and still had an amazing season. Do you know what I mean? So it's not what we have to look at. This we'll have to base our whole season off of. Do you know what I mean? This is how I see how certain players can fit in, certain things they show me how they can fit in. Do you know what I mean? As for the window, Zubimendi, I love. Gyökeres, I love. Mosquera, I actually like the signing of Mosquera. I can't lie. It looks like a decent defender. Looks like a Tom Yasu type of defender where he can just go all over the gaff. This guy is playing left back, he's handling it. Playing at left centre back, handling it. Playing at right centre back, handling it, and right back, and he's handling it. This guy's just getting thrown everywhere, bro, in the defense, and he's handling every single position. So I'm actually liking Mosquera. Who else have we signed? We've signed
Madueke.
Let's relax. Why you
asked? You said who else have we signed?
Veggies, brother.
You just asked who else have we signed.
Put them in order.
Someone you signed.
Can I go in them? Can I go through? I'm using my words, bro, because you mentioned the guy's name. Yeah, okay. Let me go through them in logical order of the signings being made. Norgard, I can kind of understand the signing, but it's a bit of a downgrade. But it is what it is at this point in time. I think it's a stopgap, like they said. But Madueke, man, listen, I already said this from the start, man. He's an Arsenal player now, so I have to support him and hope he does well. But brother, what the F is that, bro? Like, we spent 50 M's on Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke, bro. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, yeah, it gets that bad that I can't even laugh at Chelsea for buying Garnacho. Because that brother...
What happens if Eze joins Spurs? What happens if Eze joins Spurs and you guys don't end up getting Eze, but you spent that 50 on Madueke? When you could have signed Eze in the first place.
I mean, to be honest, for me, Eze was never going to be a left winger, bro. Eze's not the one that I want. I'm more pissed off that we lost out on Rodrigo. I'm more pissed off that we're losing out on Rafa Leao. Somebody else, a proper left winger, Tonelli right now. And what I'm having to see from Madueke right now on the left wing. I mean, to be honest, last game, he put in a couple of crosses. I've seen people go a bit overboard, bro, with the performance from Madueke, like as if this guy was doing a madness, like as if he was going past 2-3 man and putting the ball on a plate for somebody. You know what I mean, I don't know. People are going like this performance that he just had, this little cameo that he just had was amazing. I don't think it was that good, bro, to be honest. But listen, I'll be real. Transfer window was It was a 5 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10. I can maybe boost it to a 7 because of Victor Gyökeres, and that's the guy that I've been basically begging for. Like, I had to fight so many people telling me Sesko. I had to fight so many people telling me that they want this striker and that striker. Gyökeres is not going to prove it. Gyökeres is not this. Gyökeres is not that. Well, guess what? The club agrees with me, and they disagree with you. So, do you know what I mean? There's something going on there. But apart from that, transfer window, I think it's about 5-6, maybe a 7 at stretch. Pre-season was a bit dry at times, but last game was all right. Was good. And what was the other question that you asked?
I think that was pretty much, transfer window, preseason. Well, okay, so I will say this to speak about the transfer window. I don't think your transfer window is bad. I just think in hindsight, looking at the other teams and how they have strengthened, maybe that's why it's question marks on the transfer window. Getting players like Gyökeres, Norgaard's depth. Obviously, Madueke signing, don't have to talk about it. That's definitely the one that they've gotten wrong. But all the rest of the other signings that you've gotten are not bad signings for a lot of the other teams. You just have to put into context that Liverpool have strengthened like crazy. We've never seen them strengthen like this ever. Manchester City, we know they spent a lot of money and they started doing that early since January. So do you think, even though like this window to a certain extent has gone well, do you still think it's short? Because I know where you stand on Arsenal and the manager and everything. This season is the be it end all, pretty much. Now Arteta doesn't have his number 9. He doesn't have a striker. Go get a striker. This and that. If we can score goals with Mikel Merino up front, look what we can do with a striker. Now you have a striker. Is it enough to get Arsenal over the line, or is it enough for Arsenal to at least win some sort of domestic trophy, which you can still be like, okay, Arteta can still have another run, another season, another year, or this is it. He has to win a major.
Anymore, bro. I'll take a piss in a domestic trophy right now. But I'm talking about majors. I'm talking about big boy trophy, champs, prem.
Okay,
that's
so
what I'm talking about now.
Do you think the window was enough?
If you actually walked up to me and said to me, like, hey, you get FA Cup and that's it, bro, I'll be like, are you sick? Are you a sicko, bro? Like, I'll be fuming, bro. I'll be fuming. Because there's no way we've gone this whole thing. Yeah. I've been blue balled every single season into thinking that we're going to win the fucking league. And then now man are telling me, oh yeah, we're going to get an FA Cup and it's okay, we'll go again next season. Nah, brother, that's not what we're doing here, bro. You got to put up, you told me at the end of the season, don't be satisfied. I'm not satisfied until I get that major. Once we get the major, then it's all good. I'll chill out for a couple of years. If you want to go for a couple of years after you win me a Prem or a Champs, go ahead. If you want to pick up like little domestic trophies after that, go ahead. But you win me a major.
Sad. Do you think a part of your fan base would make excuse if he won a domestic trophy? Do you think that would be?
They can't. They made excuses from last season. Like, come on, man. What is this? Come on, man.
I hear it.
Let's be
real.
Hey,
I love it. Don't see the energy earlier. You said you're gonna mess us up and all. I like the energy, bro. Just know.
We're gonna win. I'll tell you that now. We're gonna win. It's as simple as that, because you man are shit in the middle. But I want to hear what my brother say.
Tony, let's hear from you. It's been a while since we've seen you on the channel, and obviously heard some things about you about regarding Arsenal and stuff on this channel. Where do you stand on all this? By the way, I do have something to play. A clip was sent to me, Tony, by our friend Latimus Prime. He had sent this clip over to me. And this is regarding Gyökeres and Sesko. So I just wanted to play this real quickly before.
But the thing there with this Benjamin Sesko guy, I'm not talking out of my ass. I actually have seen him play. I've actually watched him play for RB Leipzig. I've watched him play when I was in Germany last year. Now, this guy, and of course I've also watched some of his games. In no way am I saying it's what I want. I've stated what I want. Victor Gyökeres is the one I want. But I won't be part of that Arsenal base that would curse out Sesko. This is why. I think The only thing missing from Sesko, he doesn't have the numbers to convince Arsenal fans or opposition fans alike that this is what I can do. That's the only thing missing from his game. This guy is very versatile. His hold-up play. Bro, I haven't seen someone with such an amazing first touch in world football 7 seasons. Yeah, Dan Sesko. His first touch is top notch. That guy. His first touch. His build up.
Hey.
Oh,
thank you, Tony. Thank you for
first touch is top notch. Are we going to see that on Sunday, Tony? Is that what's going to happen? Sesko. Gyökeres, I also just want to mention this real quick. Big up to my brother Flawless as well. We're all here in the building. Here we are. The panel for today. Arsenal versus Manchester United. We're starting the season off right. But Tony, it's so strange and it's very interesting and funny because these two strikers have both been linked to our club. And at one point in time in the summer, there was like an uncertainty of who would go where. But now Sesko has ended up, the Ruben Amorim guy has ended up at Arsenal. And the Mikel Arteta has now ended up at Manchester United, and they face off in the first game of the Premier League season. So, Tony, your thoughts on just the transfer window, Arsenal, the game itself, and everything, man. And also that first touch clip as well. Can you speak about
that? Yeah. Say something about what Sad said about domestic trophies, man. See, Sad, on the other side, man, I'm starving of a trophy. Right now, I don't mind the Carling Cup right now, bro. I need everything. Does that make sense to you? I want everything. Every goddamn thing. I need everything. I need the Carling Cup. I need the FA Cup. I need the big one. See, bro. I needed the Emirates Cup. Everything that has to do with a trophy, I needed this season. I'm starving of a trophy. I don't know if you're starving like me, bro, but I want to see us win everything. And this is the psychology, that really hits me hard. Yeah, I mean, we are Arsenal fans. We're out here looking for a trophy, and the way we're really looking down at domestic. Although that was in the context you were talking about, to be very fair with you, but I mean, I want Arteta to go for every goddamn thing.
How about that? Make a super duper make Arteta for the squad. This is what I'm saying.
About Eze coming to our football club, but I just watched Eze win an FA Cup this season. I just watched Eze win the first piece of silverware before we start up a goddamn season.
He matched Bukayo Saka's legacy.
Bro,
won Community Shield and FA Cup.
I need it all. I mean, get that out.
Yes, Bukayo Saka's
I just wanted to get that
Community Shield. Okay, 2 more Community Shields. Okay.
Come on, man. Have some
if Palace continue this run, they
could. Sad, that's why I asked you that question. Some of your fan base is going to be okay with a domestic.
You know what's crazy?
He's got 3 Community Shields, man. Can we not discredit my guy?
Have they got the same amount of FA Cups as well?
Have 1.
I need the FA Cup. I need everything. I need everything.
Tony, on what you said, because it's.
But again, Sad, I understand clearly the context through which we're, it's not the same, but I mean, we have some part of our fan base that really look down on domestic games and domestic cups, and I don't like it. I don't enjoy it.
But Tony,
I want Mikel Arteta to face every competition there is this season that there's a cup on offer.
So Tony, can
I want him to really face it, because for the past how many seasons? I mean, he last won an FA Cup for the past 4 seasons. Look at our performance. Manchester United, what an irony. They were the one that, threw us out of the FA Cup. So, I mean, I need my, my pound of flesh from Manchester United going into this one. How about that? See, people, yeah, I'll just talk about that, our transfer window. I would say our transfer window is a 6 over 10. And that's because we're still missing something to complete that jigsaw.
What are you missing, according to you? According to you, what is it you think that is still missing?
Good. I'm coming second. Everything in every Arsenal podcaster's mouth is just maybe if we had that little bit of extra quality up front. Just maybe if a debtor got that number 9 to actually push the goals rather than see Kai Havertz off his line. If we just had that extra to train himself in that number 9 position and make it his own and get us 20-25 goals. Well, this season, we've gotten the most lethal striker in goddamn Europe, and it's Victor Gyökeres. I think the thing that works his magic in the dark is here and is here to stay. And I'm sorry, yeah, I mean, I know those good old days, yeah, where you really used to get the, the big signings. We're looking, from the shades, you guys get the big signings. I'm sorry that the tables have turned. We get the bigger one. You take crazy. Our rejects and I'm
crazy.
You okay with that? I mean, I'm getting the bigger players, second class Chelsea team who are to us, and that's what you are to us right now because we didn't sell Sesko to you, but he was our reject. And you're getting our reject. But again, it doesn't mean, it doesn't mean I don't rate Sesko. I do rate Sesko. I rate Sesko. But I still needs to, that's why I said that in that video. He still needs to come up with the figures. You need the numbers, definitely. He doesn't have the numbers. He has that raw quality. I love his hold-up play. And again, his first touch. I mean, people, don't just watch videos on YouTube. I've watched this guy like about 3 times and I've watched him precisely. I know how he plays. And it's quite good. His hold-up play, first touch, it brings other players into play. And I like the guy. Yeah, I think he just has that raw bit of quality that it would take maybe like in 2-3 seasons, he might be a very big household name. Is it the finished complete product yet? No, I don't think so. If I ask people that do shows with like Flawless, does he respect Sesko? He doesn't. He doesn't. But I do. I do because I think he has that raw quality. So I don't know how you Manchester United fans want to go about it right now, but 2-3 seasons from now, he'll bang. I'm very sure about that. Yeah. Gyökeres alone is 4 points for me this season. Gyökeres alone. Because I just needed that striker that will come into my football club and show me of 20 to 25 goals in a Premiership season. Now that we've acquired him, people like to throw his name to the dust. I've single-handedly seen this guy deal with Otamendi. Yeah, and Otamendi ain't no punk. Walk Andre Silva. Yeah, people. I've seen him disgrace Pep. I've seen him dog walk a whole host of Manchester City defenders in the Champions League of all places. I've actually seen him actually make a laughing stock of Carreras, who actually took a one-way ticket down to Real Madrid. He's a dangerous, dangerous player. That's who he is, you know. But that player to complete the jigsaw I'm waiting for, I think we're missing that. We need that player who would actually cut through the middle, be able to tag along players all around him, cut into low blocks, attract lots of them to him, and open a play for other attacking assets to actually chime in and get goals. That person for me is Eze. I think Eze can work his magic, but seeing him being linked with Spurs, the bitter taste in my mouth yesterday morning. You know, I've not still recovered from that.
Yeah, pause again.
Arsenal, I'm begging you guys.
Tony, what?
Arsenal, I'm begging you guys. Please, pause. Don't allow Spurs take this guy. I beg you. He is that last jigsaw that completes everything for me. Please, Arsenal, Arteta, I beg you, please go get Eze. He is the people. If we get Eze, see, I'll go as far as saying this. If we get an Eze into our football club this season, we're in nearing distance of winning the league.
Let's go.
We
Go
will
on.
win
No,
the
just
league.
say we'll win the league.
I'll put my neck on it. If we get an Eze, no, I mean, see, bro, see, I mean, I'm not a punk. See, people, I'm not a punk. Ask Flawless, ask these guys. I put my neck on the line. I put my head on the line. I mean, I'm not like this people that shiver. I put my head on the line. You know, if we get an Eze, it completes that jigsaw for me. We win this league easy this season. I mean, you can easy. You can talk about Liverpool and what's Liverpool.
Why are you Liverpool still
what are you talking about?
You still win the league.
The Max Asena I have in my football club actually outscored. No. Now you want to take me to numbers, and I don't want to be doing numbers these days because people think it's something you regurgitate. Yeah. Okay, good. How about this? Ekitike, Isaac combined both players last season. How about that? Let that sink in. Let that sink in.
Crazy.
So why should I be afraid of you or of anyone acquiring Isaac?
I know. Why should you be afraid?
I'm not afraid of that. Yeah. And again, by the way, it's not only Isaac that's okay. You need to get something from Reds. But again, this is their first season in this football club. I mean, see, just because you're coming to Liverpool doesn't really mean that they're gonna hit the ground running. How many goals did Reds score in the
I could say the same for Gyökeres though. His first season joining Arsenal. There's no guarantee that he'll hit the ground running.
Well, you already have experience through this.
But Isak doesn't have experience playing in England.
We have Ekitike who played for, I mean, who played in France and in Germany, and he doesn't even, bro.
Germany.
Yeah. He played in France and in Germany. He was in a club called Rennes, actually. And you know what? Yeah, even when he was in Rennes,
how old was he?
He never even did numbers like a Lacazette. No. I'm not. They didn't play at the same time. I'm talking about during his time of camp down there.
Got you. How old was Ekitike when he was in France?
I don't know, but I know right now. But he played in Rennes.
How old was he? Because how old is he now? Is he 21 now?
He played in Rennes. And he didn't even get the numbers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
he didn't even get the numbers close to what Lacazette.
Was he a teenager?
He must have been 19. He must have been 19 when he played.
He's 23 right now.
He's been in Bundesliga for like 2-3 years.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he had 26 appearances and 10 goals. This was from 2020 to 2023. He was at Reims.
Okay, good. So when he was at Reims, he never got the numbers that Lacazette actually got in France. He never got the numbers that Olivier Giroud got in front. And you know what? Yeah, in this league, those two struggles. So I mean, let's just wait. It doesn't give them a one-way ticket to win the title. You guys have totally thrown away that they've missed Jota. Rest in peace, Diego Jota. Coming off the bench, what he scores for them, it's output for them. People have totally just forgotten that Diaz has actually bailed out. Arnold has actually bailed out. That team will literally struggle this season. But again, let's just see. I mean, they spend big money in the transfer window, no problem. Let's see if this league is really the kind of league these people think it is. I literally think some of those players will struggle. Ekitike struggles.
Who do you think struggles?
Ekitike struggles. Frimpong struggles. I mean,
Tony, give us a number. Give us a goal number for Gyökeres.
Yeah, how about that?
Give us a for this season.
Yeah, how many goals does Gyökeres?
Prem goals.
That's maybe actually
2025.
2025.
Yeah, 2025. If Eze comes in, more creativity, 25.
Okay.
If it doesn't come in,
It's fair.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about the left wing situation? Because
You see, that's my biggest.
thank you, Don. Take it, my brother.
Garnacho's still available.
Go on.
Hey yo,
Do you know what?
yo, that was
Yeah, blood.
take the mic.
Yeah,
Take
blood.
the mic.
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? To answer that question first, yeah. I didn't want him at my club. He's trash. Tony, you buy a striker to score goals. There was to put if you don't think goals is for a striker, it's pointless getting a striker because every player in the Premier League has got a good touch. It is what it is. Left wing now. That's the whole left side is our biggest issue. It may not going to get.
But
I think that Martinelli will start. I think that Martinelli will start. But regardless, it's like dog shit v bird shit. What's better for you? Neither. You know what I'm saying?
Moched.
It's gonna be a tough moment just because yeah, even though we've got Glock 14 and he's a baller, yeah, and he's gonna terrorize your blood clot defense, yeah. Your one goal that I predict you're gonna get is gonna come down our left side, yeah. We need to get an Eze or Rodrigo. I'm hoping being dropped for Tottenham is fake, like the whole Gibbs White thing. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's just a means for us to pay more money, but we need a player just for that side because you know what? Yeah, it's gonna be scary moments. Because playing you lot over there, do you know what? To be honest, I'm not really easy. You hear what I'm saying? Like the Van Nistelrooy days, I ain't scared of you because you man ain't nowhere near that. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine back in the day you had Ronaldo, now you got Garnacho, you had fucking Van Nistelrooy, now you got Højlund. Even though them players might leave, but knowing Amarin, he might actually start them on Sunday because he's still got them in the team. I know Flawless don't want to hear that, but it's true because that's your manager. That's your manager.
Garnacho,
you know what I'm saying?
Garnacho.
Yeah. Where I actually think the game will be won is the midfield. That's where we're gonna dominate you. Yeah. Pause. Yeah. You man haven't got the legs. You man really don't have the legs. You see, one thing that preseason has taught me, and you know me, I don't really watch too much preseason match, but I wanted to see what the hype was with Gyökeres and with Zubimendi. Gyökeres had a slow start, but he scored. Scored, isn't it? Yeah, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's Zubimendi that I really wanted to see. Because I wanted to see how he's going to control the midfield. Because you know what, yeah, it's going to take a lot to fill in the void that Partey left. Because last season, he absolutely...
You'll be all right.
Do you know what? In essence, I've only seen him for like maybe 50 minutes of the game. Mm-hmm. I want to see him what he does in a competitive game. Not some.
We have to worry about that because our midfield, like we said, is terrible.
Yeah, no, it's terrible, yeah. But you know what? You lot are still Man United, and we still got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? No matter what happens, you lot are still Man United. No matter how much I hate your team,
still Man United.
I fucking dispute was the fact that you man finished in 15th. That's the only joy. You know
Here we go. 15th. Here we fucking go.
I'm just reminding them. It's okay. Okay, but you lot are 14th numerically, so big up
you gotta allow him, Steve, man. All them parades that happened in London last season, you gotta allow him, man.
Yeah.
Everyone won a trophy. Chelsea, Palace.
In London right now is the one in West London, and that's called the Notting Hill Carnival. So big up them. You know what I'm saying? All the rest of the in London, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, brother. Wing, the left side. I believe the game will be won in the field. In my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're going to be able to deal with what's coming. Pause. All right? I don't rate Man United. Not right now. Not one bit. Bless you. Yeah? Your defense is shocking. Everything about you is shocking. And to be honest, I didn't think there could be a worse manager in the league than Arteta, because I'm obviously the Arteta outer, as you see. But Amran, like, for me personally, he has surpassed Arteta, even though we finished second 3 times. And he's gonna help us get our 3rd win in 10 years at Old Trafford. And for me, that's much more important. Is it going to be the be-all, end-all for our season if we do lose? Of course not. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. It's too early. But it's just the fact that we're playing Man United. That's all I give a shit about. Everything else.
Yeah, I agree. And by the way, Tony, just to clarify, bro, for me, it's not about like disrespecting any trophies. For me right now, it's damage limitations, bro. So regardless of whether he brings me these trophies, he still has to go, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's the point that I'm at, where I don't care if he brings me the FA Cup or the League Cup. He needs to go regardless. Unless you bring me a major, then we can have conversations.
Yeah, so, I hear you. Yeah. I get you. And I said that you didn't say it in that context, by the way. Remember, I said that. Yeah, no, I didn't say it in that context. Remember that. Yeah. It's just that in our fan base, yeah, I mean, because Mikel Arteta he has this habit again. And I'm sick and tired of it. I mean, I see Crystal. I mean, just look at what they told Don C out here right now. I mean, Flawless does this thing effortlessly, easy. Did you see how many parades were done in London?
That's just a fact.
I mean, that's a fact. If you're an Arsenal fan, that should hurt you. I mean, you just need to take a hard look.
West and South.
Take a hard look at the mirror. I mean, if you hear something like that, take a hard look at the mirror. And which are the teams that are winning this thing? Yeah, Crystal Palace and all these teams. I mean, I'm not saying that it keeps his job for him, but at least we know that we have another FA Cup in the trophy cabinet. We know we have another Carling Cup, down there. I'm just saying, we need it all. We need it all. We need it all. Everything. We need it all.
Super duper.
I mean, it's not bad to have an FA Cup and and the big one and win the league. It's not bad if we win the Carling Cup and win the Champions League. I mean, those combinations aren't bad. It's just that Mikel Arteta has actually made sure that it's now a habit for us to just go into these cup games and absolutely disgrace ourselves in them. I mean, the last one against Manchester United, I mean, upon the old injuries those guys had, I mean, just look at the disgrace we had. The Ulster in the FA Cup. And again, this Noni Madueke stuff came up here. See, people, because of the stinkers we've been getting down that left-hand side, because of the stinkers we've been getting, right now, I'm putting up something now, to Noni Madueke. I don't need him to score me goals. Don't score goals. I don't need goals. Just give me 20 assists in the Premier League alone, and I'm good. Because you know what? Yeah, I'm a fair guy.
How many?
How many did you say?
Post 20 assists. 20 direct assists. Yes, that's what I need. In the league. That's what I need.
Noni Madueke.
Bro, Noni Madueke. If he can do that for me. No, I'm not. No, listen. I said
one has Odegaard.
I want him. Bro, that's the task I'm giving him. So that no one will criticize him this season.
So the task you're giving him is get the most assists.
Give me a season exactly. Shatter the ceilings of assists. That's what I want to see. I don't even need him to score goals. That's the task I want for him right now. Just go in and give me 15 to 20
turn into like prime Messi to turn into like
that's all I need. That's all I need. I don't even need him to score goals.
Tony, you're asking a winger not to score goals.
You know, but again, see people, yeah.
I mean, we talked about.
But again, we talked about Noni Madueke, yeah. Sad, you said that I don't know how you put it. If you said you weren't really that impressed with what he did in the preseason games, I just felt that in the first 10 minutes when he came, or in the 10 minutes he played in our preseason games, trumps whatever Trossard and Martinelli did combined in the preseason. I think he was more direct. It was more sharper than them. And definitely, you do know, Sad. I mean, you're a stats guy. Stats guy like me. He gets into more dangerous positions. I mean, you saw that cross he crossed to Victor Gyökeres. We need everything that can get to Victor Gyökeres right now. He needs every support he can get. And the little I saw of Noni Madueke when he came on, it was quite direct with his gameplay. He was always hogging that byline most of the time. And that's what I want. Get into dangerous position. Kiss that byline for me. Cut in. Do anything. Just make sure that those crosses are directly getting to Victor Gyökeres. That's what I need. As we all know, Martinelli is no more direct. I mean, he's always looking to the ground. He doesn't really just take that step to just look up just a bit, to look at who the pass is getting to. Right now, and if Noni can just do that for me,
don't even mention that guy, bro.
Tony, do you think Martinelli's better than Madueke?
That's gonna ask that, yeah.
Not with the form now, not with his form. Noni Madueke beats them hands down.
Okay,
fucking fly, man.
Not with that form. Not with Martinelli's form.
Tony,
who according to you should start?
Now? Can we make a deal just to not mention that prick's name anymore, bro?
Please.
What do you mean 20 assists?
Why not? You signed him, bro.
20 assists.
Wait.
Hey, back your players.
Wait, brother. Listen. You can speak if you want to mention Noni Madueke's thing. I don't care about Noni Madueke. I'm just talking about Martinelli. I'm done with this guy, bro.
Damn.
See, I've had enough of him, bro.
He's not even played a game yet. You're done with it.
Any Arsenal fan that wants to see Martinelli in here should be crazy.
I've seen enough, bro. What do you mean? He's not even played a game. I've seen enough games. I've seen last season. I had to be put through all of that, bro. I saw the season before that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another play. We need to get to the Man United section, bro, because I'm the
No. Let's continue on with our Arsenal section. Yeah.
Oh, so this is gonna be an Arsenal cooking section.
I'm joking.
You can talk.
I let you talk. I'm letting you talk.
Yeah, I was letting you guys just.
If Carlos Baleba comes in, where is Bruno Fernandes playing in your midfield? That's what we're
right
next to him. Right next to answer your question.
Playing right next to him in a double pivot.
Yeah.
These guys are going to ruin their club. They're going to end up in the same situation that Ten Hag was in, where he was playing double pivots with Bruno, and Bruno is invisible in games. Invisible in games, bro. Does not appear in games.
You preaching to the choir side? Absolutely. It's why the manager's going to get sacked for that foolishness.
I tried bringing that point to Flawless in our last show, but I mean, he shut me down.
You just want to do it, bro.
You are spot on. Yes. No, Tony, you didn't. Tony, did you just say you said what Sad said? You didn't say that. And you know you didn't say
No. Not exactly, but I touch into that perspective though, about Baleba when he comes into the football club. You know that.
No,
but again, I'll just keep short.
How quickly it changed from when I said what Sad said, and I said, "Did you say what Sad said?" No, I kind of said it. You didn't say that, man. Man hears everything. Just because I'm not looking at the screen does not mean I'm paying attention. I'm saying I got big ears, man. They work very well. Man hears everything.
Tony, bro.
I hear everything.
Bro.
Go on, follow this. Floor is yours, though. We'll talk a little bit about Manchester United side of things. Obviously, us having our window, 15th place last season, as Don C likes to remind us again and again. 15th place last season. We've signed a whole new attack. We scored 44 goals in the Premier League. We've gotten a complete new attack now. New left side player, new striker, new right side player. We're now in talks with Carlos Baleba, of course, and Brighton to get that transfer done through. There's still talks about a goalkeeper potentially coming through the club as well. Just your thoughts on all of this and going into this game as well.
You mentioned it there about the attack. It needed improvement. Obviously, United need improvement everywhere. I've spoken depth time and time again about the spine of our team. That was the most important thing that needed to be improved in the summer. That's why when I hear people prioritize positions over others, it's like, no, we're horrendous all across the park. So therefore, improve everywhere. People might want us to prioritize things earlier than, but I'm saying get all the players. The attack needed to be addressed. The attack, and to their credit, to the board's credit, they've done that. Bringing in Mbeumo and Cunha in particular, I think have very, very good moves. Very, very good moves for the fees we got them for as well. When you look at what other attackers are going for in the same window, and their attackers who I don't think are anywhere near their level and haven't put up their performances. Never mind GNA. We're talking about Madueke. Madueke went for 50 M's. Cunha was 15 million more or 10 million more. You know, and they're levels apart. Same with Mbeumo as well, who's 20 million more than a Madueke. You got more the likes of Gittins, etc. Alanga went for big money. The list goes on. So in regards to the attack, yes, we'll score more goals because they are indeed better players also. You mentioned the Baleba news, over the moon about that. Quality operator, top quality central midfielder. Does he solve all of Manchester United's problems? No. Does he solve a lot of them? Yes. Sad mentioned there, one of the problems is he's going to be playing alongside Bruno Fernandes, which isn't ideal, which is why this manager's eventually going to get sacked. However, does he improve us in that area, even playing alongside Bruno Fernandes? Yes, of course. You add quality to the team, you are going to see improvements. You won't see the improvements that I think we should see with these additions, in particular the three I just named. Add Sesko into the mix as well, because I think he's a decent striker. Underwhelming signing, when you look at the other three, the other two and potentially Baleba, maybe Donnarumma, don't know who the goalkeeper is going to be. But yeah, we've done good business in regards to the window, needed to improve the team, done that, and we've improved the spine is what we seem to be aiming to improve. The spine is what I like. You got the striker, you got the 210s, central midfielder, goalkeeper. Our centre-backs I actually don't mind. When you look at the centre-backs that we got to choose from, I actually don't mind the centre-backs. That's one area of the field I look at and I go first. Yes, we have poor players there, but we have poor players everywhere. Will the manager still pick said poor players at points? Yeah. Yes, that's what's going to hold us back. But I look at Yoro, De Ligt, Maz, Heaven, Martinez when he's back, Fredrickson. I'm cool with those options. I have no issues with those options for a season. Now, if we want to improve next summer, but I'm cool with that. Goalkeeper's so important as well. Goalkeeper's super important. Central midfield is still not solved, even if Baleba is signed, because we need someone else alongside him. And maybe we go out and get someone, even if it's a cheap deal or it's a loan deal or just someone who's competent, but highly unlikely, because for whatever reason, this manager wants to swear by Bruno, wants to swear by him in a system that don't work for him. He's not a central midfielder. It's a final third player and it's clear. So that's how I look at it. In regards to the Arsenal game, I think we know what we're going to get. I think it'll be very similar to the game against them last year at O2. And I don't think it's going to live up to the hype. Because there's a lot of hype and expectation with the signings we've made, with the signings they've made. I think people are expecting it to be a high-quality game and it to be super entertaining. I think it's going to be the opposite. Because if we're going to get a result, we're going to have to stink out the gym against them. Give them the ball, hit them on the break. That's going to be their MO. Don't try and go and play football against them. Don C mentioned it about our midfield versus their midfield. Our team is not sorted. It's probably going to be Bayern there and goal. Maguire will probably play. It'll probably be Bruno and Agati in the pivot. Mount will probably play as the 9, depending on if Sesko plays. We still have a whole host of options. A whole host of issues. And on top of that, the manager in the dugout as well. He's also a problem. So staying out of the gym, and can we get a result? Yes, that's one thing we've done with Mbeumo, Cunha, Sesko, Ahmad, even throw Bruno in the mix as well. We have enough goal threat going forward to create against these lot, as good as they are defensively. But I think that will be the MO. None of this trying to play out from the back rubbish. Give them the ball, hit them on the break. That's going to be what it is.
How's the pre-season been? How's the pre-season been? Because
I've not watched. So I have no idea. I ain't watched.
I've watched some of the games. It's been honestly like there has been a little improvement here and there, but majority of it is still the same. Some of the same problems, same issues that we had last season, like building up from the back, attack, just certain quality and certain profiles that you're looking for on the pitch are still kind of lacking. But Cunha and Mbeumo have been a massive improvement. I've watched moments in certain games where we're trying to move the ball well, we're trying to move the ball quick, and Cunha and Mbeumo both have added so much to the attack. And there has been times too where I've thought like, oh, if we had a quality striker, like Rasmus Højlund missed a couple of chances in the preseason games. And if we had a quality striker, which we've now gotten now, that there would be improvement. And that's really it. I mean, there is improvement in that aspect, which I always thought there was going to be. When you add players like Cunha and Mbeumo and Sesko to a club and to an attack that only scored 44 goals last season, like definitely there will be some sort of improvement. It's overall the rest of the team though. And I've mentioned this yesterday on Flawless's channel too, like there has to be improvement from the current players here as well. We can't just sit here and rely on all the new guys coming in and expect them to perform into a certain level. Yeah, they have to show out, but it's like it's their first season. They're coming into one of the worst possible setups too under this manager who doesn't have currently a lot of credibility under him either. So the current players need to kind of show a lot as well in this team. And there has to be improvement from the manager too. Show some sort of adaptability. Don't be too stubborn like how you were in terms of selecting players last season. Show that you can try to play players in different positions. Like I mentioned this just for an example. Why not have Ahmad and Mbeumo switch at times in games, depending on the opposition that you're playing? Put Mbeumo out wide so he can be an outlet that can create space and that can chase off after the ball and, drag defenders and stuff with him. And have Ahmad play centrally sometimes. Make that switch sometimes during a game, because having these type of players adds a lot more to our attack. All these different combinations that you can use. You can play Cunha as a 9 one day. You can play Mbeumo as a 9 one day. You can do all these different things. So I'm like, I wouldn't say excited, but I'm excited to see them play. But I am very concerned still to see how Ruben Amorim does try to utilize the best or try to get the best out of all these players. But
this is his time, bro. This is his time. Like
this is it.
I was one of the big one of the guys that was pushing the whole like you can't sack him after last season because he needs a transfer window to get his players in, obviously get his vision, put his stamp on the team, innit? So this is his season. Do you know what I mean? If he doesn't improve it massively, then brother, there's serious conversations. You might have to go.
100%. No, 100%.
Should be there now.
Yeah, there should
in my opinion, he shouldn't, but
should be there now. But hey,
but the thing is, last season is a bit mad. Last season was just a madness. I feel like the players were just like on a downward spiral themselves. There was no consistency. Nobody could find a consistent performance apart from Bruno. Even then, he wasn't consistent, but at least he was putting out some sort of performances, putting out some sort of numbers. But bro,
if there's any company and everybody in the company is failing, who do they blame?
The management, of course. Yes, of course, they blame the management. But I feel like once you join it, do you know what I mean? To be honest,
but it's also like I don't rate some of the players that were like I don't rate a lot of the players that were there last season too. If you can see patterns that a player is failing constantly again and again, stop playing him. Drop the player.
Yeah.
And try something out, and maybe that can in turn help out that player and give him some sort of confidence or any of those things. But he didn't do any of those things. And that's why like it was a big issue in terms of how he managed the squad and how and coaching and all that type of stuff too. We've not gotten better.
Yeah.
We don't know how we play still. There's still a lot of question marks on how we play. Like now with the attack that we've had, I've seen that like what we're most likely, in my opinion, I think what's going to happen on the weekend is I think you guys, and I hope this does happen because then that's the only way I think we can win, is I hope you guys keep the ball and try to play try to play towards us, and we try to hit you on the counter and transition. That's the only way I really think we can win. If you guys allow us to have more of the ball and keep possession, that's where I think we'll struggle, because this team can't break down low blocks. And Cunha and Mbeumo and Cesco, the first game. Like, how do we know if they're going to be able to break down low blocks?
The thing is, I feel like everybody's telling us to have the ball. But bro, I feel like if you watch Zubimendi, and what he can do now with the ball, the passes that he can make, listen, he can cut. Some of his passes, bro, they're line breakers, bro. They just cut.
I'm gonna be so honest. I don't rate Zubimendi. Zubimendi played us. Listen, Zubimendi played us. Zubimendi, I watched him play us. Our pivot.
No. Forget about what he was. Forget what he was doing. Forget what he was doing against you, man, bro. For Real Sociedad, yeah. We're seeing the real guy here at Arsenal, bro. Because what I
you said there, Sad, in regard to you said real. Don't give. What's United's best approach? We can't go toe to toe with you lot, so we have to give you.
But I still think, even though you say give us the ball, I still think that giving us the ball is still going to be a problem for you guys, because
of course,
like Zubimendi has shown me that even if teams want to just give us the ball and sit back, he can still thread through passes. But I've seen him do it to Saka a couple of times where he's just randomly found like an avenue and Saka just makes a run. One of them crazy balls that we saw in the 2022-2023 season, bro.
No, I hear that, but that's our best way. We're not saying when we say give you the ball, that doesn't mean you're useless with it. I just think that's the best way for United to approach it.
For
of course, you're one of the best sides in the Premier League.
But again, why would you want to sit back when you have Mbeumo in the team and you have
Tony?
You have Cesco in the team.
Let me ask you a question, then, Tony.
No originality whatsoever. You're not playing according to the strength that your newbies.
What's the best way for United to approach the game, Tony? Tell me, tactically, what's the best way for United to approach the game?
Come out and play, but it has to be reserved. Not all guns blazing. Not all guns blazing, but you could be competitive.
So you think Manchester United's best approach at getting a result is to go toe-to-toe with Arsenal?
When you say that toe-to-toe, it's a different thing altogether.
Okay, so
you have to be competitive. I don't think soaking up the pressure.
The question again, Tony. What do you think Manchester United's best approach is of getting a result from a tactical?
And that's what I'm telling you. Come out to play. Come out to play. But
actually, the last time we did beat you,
but it has to be measured.
Last time we beat you at Old Trafford, which was in Ten Hag's first season, 3-1. We did our goals were counter-attacking type goals. Like that's how we played and set up in that game, pretty much. And that's what we do against some of the big teams.
Again, Sheik, you said that. What was your attack then?
No, but this is the thing, though. I will say
Sheik,
this.
What was your attack then?
Sheik, the reason
understand that you have Cunha, you have Mbeumo now, and potentially you have Cesco. You have Cesco on Sunday.
Who do we have in midfield? Tony, do we have a midfield that can play ball?
You can bypass that. You can bypass that
and
just look the ball up top.
The midfield.
You can bypass that and look the ball up top. You have fast-paced wingers. You have Mbeumo who could literally hurt teams.
Please explain that to me. Please break that down. I've never heard that ever. How do you play football and bypass a midfield?
Exactly. Who's gonna try to
play? You can look the ball up top. That's what I'm saying. I just literally gave you how you could do that. You could counter-attack. It could be true transitions.
That's what we're saying.
But again, if the opposition is too powerful for you, you could look those balls up the top. For Mbeumo, someone who is advanced as Mbeumo or Cunha to do damage. That's what I'm saying. To just soak up all that pressure, you just need to listen to what Sad told you about those incisive passes from Zubimendi. It's gonna hurt you.
I'll be real. I'm just thinking about Ugarte in that midfield, bro. That guy's gonna drown, bro. It's gonna be.
I don't think he's gonna start.
Yeah, I don't think.
Who do you reckon starts? Do you reckon it's Casson Bruno?
I actually went back and watched the preseason, and out of the five preseasons, he started Cass and Bruno.
Yeah, he has started Mainu there too.
So I don't know if that's preseason, but
play ball with Cass and Bruno, make sense. Like he's one of the.
You know what? Yeah, Man United have to play counter-attack football against us. They have to.
We have to.
It's just not
And Tony, look, you think we're saying this in a certain way? This is with all due respect to your defense as well. I rate your defense. You have a quality defense. You think these guys who are playing their first game at Manchester United, and trust me, I rate Cunha, I rate Mbeumo. Sesko, I still have question marks about, but I think with Cunha and Mbeumo, he can be to a certain level. I still think that it's their first game. We don't know how they're going to turn out to play. We're going up against a quality back four. Lewis Skelly, Saliba, Gabriel, like these are quality players, and I'm giving full respect to your defense. The only way we can't go toe to toe, we can't try to break that defense down. Like we're not going to be able to do that. The only way that we're going to try to win is on transition, and that's kind of how this system is. And this is why another reason why sometimes I don't rate this manager, because I don't think the system can be successful at times. We can't try to play counterattack against every single team. It's not going to be successful. But this is how I think if we set up against you guys, how we could try to get a win. It's the only way I think we can try to get a win. And I think also to add to that comment, playing transition and the way that we're going to attack is actually playing to the strengths of Cunha and Mbeumo, because that's how they play. They're not ones who try to break down low blocks. You don't really try to utilize them for that. You utilize them for stuff like this. Look at how many times Brentford try to play the ball through just over the top to Mbeumo, and he drags defenders with him and he's able to score. That's the type of thing that we're trying to do with these type of players. So I think we're just going to try to hit you on the counter.
Yeah, to shots on a break, because they haven't got anything else in their locker. Just remember, everyone's saying that we got arguably the best or top 3 in Europe. So if that's the case, how the hell are they going to loop the ball over the top? Like they're kicking the ball up to 6'5" man. You know what I'm saying? Strong, beast, specimens. Yeah, all right. So they can't beat us like that. You know what I'm saying? It has to be counter attack, and when I say counter attack, or the odd set piece. Like if they get a free kick in or around the box, Bruno territory. You know what I'm saying? And then if they do that, all they're going to do is defend with their lives. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then try and hit us on the counter again. If they try and play through us, with who? With who? You know what I'm saying? Name me one of their midfielders, yeah? Just one of their midfielders that could even come in the team and disrupt one of our midfielders. Just one. And this is why. Name me one of their midfielders that can run through our team and we won't clamp them. Declan Rice will do that. You know what I'm saying? Name me one of their midfielders that are actually runners. Maybe Mount. But he's not good enough.
That's about it. He's just a runner. He's not even good on the ball. Like that's about it.
I can see Mount starting the game, to be honest. I don't know how
he needs that money.
So we'll do this real quick because we are gonna
mind games, bro.
Mount is his favorite guy, by the way. He sees it in his eyes and all that bullshit that he said.
Did Sesko play for Leipzig? Did he before he started there? Did he play?
I'm not sure if he played, to be honest. Let me see though.
I don't know how up to speed is he.
To kind of answer that, I don't think he starts because I don't think he's up to speed. I don't think he starts. I think Xerxes starts.
You reckon he starts Xerxes? I see him start. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I'd love it to be Xerxes. If it's Xerxes,
yeah, I think he'll play Xerxes as a striker. But Xerxes also has played 0 games in preseason. 0. Like, I'm not sure what's up with him.
I think
I'm not sure what's up.
I do.
We'll see, though. We'll see. The way he's talking about Sesko and the way that he talked about the striker right after our last preseason game does also make me think he might just play Sesko. But we'll see. I'm not sure again I don't know.
I mean, what's the need of buying a new toy when you can't take the toy for a spin? I mean, it just came in, you know. Take it for a spin.
That's great. Anyways, Spoobs, we'll go to you real quick. We'll go to you before we do
that, bro.
Before we do like match predictions, like score predictions, and like starting 11s and all that type of stuff. Spoobs, your thoughts real quick on this game, United preseason.
Listen,
all that type of stuff.
I went back and watched preseason, and I'll tell you, there's been a lot of arguments on the YouTube space. Never a foul. 12-man down pots, big up. Hassam's channels do preseasons matter. They do. I'll tell you why. It's not results. It's about repetition and it's about patterns of play. And when I went back yesterday and I watched all 5 games, the Summer Series, Premier League, whatever the fuck it's called, and the Fiorentina games. We're having the same problems. It's the same thing we've seen last year, but with just better players up top. That's really what it is. We're still getting split down the midfield, and we're struggling to break teams down. We played West Ham. We played Leeds. We're having the
I think
same
only Bournemouth
problems.
was the one game where we played to.
We kind of got got through, but again, we're struggling. And listen, as I said, this season, if there's any United fan here that thinks we're breaking top 8 or anything like that, you're pass me the drugs, okay? This season is going to be struggle.
When you get Stoops, send them my way as well. Sorry, go on.
It's going to be struggle, and we might pick up some results that we wouldn't have last year, but it's going to be the exact same thing, the exact same thing. And listen, I don't know about Sesko, Mbeumo, Cunha, definitely better players. There's no doubt about that. But Z, see, there's Z, my guy Z, with that, good stuff. But I'm saying it's just going to be the same thing, man. I'm not excited, if I'm being honest. But that's just from preseason. If you think preseason doesn't matter, it does to me. Not result, but just seeing the patterns and the way we're playing, and it's still the same thing from last year is still happening. So don't be excited.
Correct. Midfield, we've got no different midfield personnel, no different defensive personnel. We've trained, we've been in preseason, played multiple games, and we still have the same problems.
Yes, but with better players. So you might get some better results here and there that we wouldn't have got last year.
Like one or two players here and there have improved as well. Like I think Dorgu's improved quite a lot.
It's kind of like it's a tactical setup,
Like Dorgu to me looks like Dorgu to me looks a lot like a different player. To be honest, he's improved quite a lot. Like he's making the right runs. He got a couple of assists as well in preseason too. Just attack, like more involved into the attack. But rest all, you should see us flawless playing out the back with Bayindir in goal. It's terrible. It's still absolutely terrible.
C said, why not? See, it's the system, Z. That's the problem. It's not a player problem. It's the manager's system. I'm telling you, it's not working. It's not working.
Can I ask a quick question to the Man United man, them? Yeah.
Go on, this is gonna be good. Go on, sir.
How tactically,
here we go.
With the signings that have been made so far, tactically, how would you set up? How would you set up the team so you eradicate the problems? Because he's brought in players for a certain play style, which he wants to play, which he played. I'm assuming it's the exact same play style that he played.
What is that play style, son?
3-4-3 or whatever he plays, or whatever system that he plays.
What is that play style?
That's the thing. We don't have. There's not really an identity. We don't have no sort of identity.
But he has the wing backs attack, and then
that's a formation. We have a formation, but we don't have a play style.
I don't know.
You can be attacking. You can be defensive.
Sad. Can you tell us how last season we scored?
Like what was our play style last season? Like what was our play style last season? Questions for you, Sad. I know you asked us.
There's nothing like. Did it come from the wings? Did it come?
I know at one point it was either Bruno and
get Maguire up top. Get Maguire up top.
Next question. When we played you in the FA Cup, what was our play style then? Because how did we play then? Because that in that game itself, I don't think it was just more so of courage and passion. Is why we
and you didn't soak up pressure either in that FA Cup game.
They did.
No, we did. Our first goal that we scored, Bruno's goal, was off a counterattack.
It was a counter.
I'm talking of in totality in that game. You didn't just sit back.
They soaked up pressure until
Tony didn't just sit back in that game.
They soaked up pressure until they realized.
Of course, they will soak up pressure in spells, but not that they just sat down. They came out
on their neck.
Tony, we had 10 men. We had 10 men. Of course, we soaked up pressure. You think we went toe to toe with 10 men?
That's crazy.
We had 10 men.
This guy didn't watch the game.
They came, bro. I don't know. Maybe if I'm Tony, no. Sorry, it's the one. No. It's the one they got 1-1. There was a 1-1 draw. Which one was the 1-1 draw?
Tony. Hey, lads, give me a second. Yeah, give me a second. No. Arsenal 26 shots. Man United 27 shots. Arsenal 27 shots on target. Man United 24. Arsenal 71%. Tony, Man United 29%.
Which
had 7
which
shots
game?
on target.
Which game was that one?
That was the FA Cup where it was 1-1.
No, I'm not talking of the FA Cup. I'm talking of the game you drew with them. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the problem, Tony.
So
Tony,
don't see that one.
But Tony, you
You know what I'm talking about.
Let me respond. No,
You
know
came
how
in
much
talking about a whole different game.
Yeah, you know how much percentage we had in that 1-1 game? 31%.
Yeah, it's still decent.
We had 31%. Yes, for what we were trying to do. Yes, it was great. Hit you on the counter. That's why we had 31%.
See, Flawless. What I'm just trying to say is that, you know what?
We sure won that game.
You guys have. I mean, see, you guys have spent money, on refurbishing that attack. Just use it to your strength. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you can even be. How about being a glorified Unai Emery with that Aston Villa team? Yeah, that has a good attack. That you could just literally just outscore your opponent and ship in anything in defense because your defense is bad.
We don't have Amadou Onana in our team. We don't have Morgan Rogers in our team. We don't have these guys in our team. We don't have Tielemans in our team. We don't have like McGinn's in our team.
They don't have Emi Martinez in their team.
We don't have Emi Martinez.
See, sad. Don't be set up by these guys. Yeah, they're all perfectly setting us up for Sunday. Because when we lose to them, these guys are gonna absolutely cook you. Don't get into this trap. Don't sit on it.
Don't lose.
Don't sit on this trap, bro. They're absolutely waiting to cook us.
You are winning the league title. You not lose.
If we lose to Manchester United, with all due respect, we deserve to get cooked. It's a mess.
You spent all this money on your team.
Yeah, I thought you had.
No, I get, but again, it's still a rivalry, Sad. It's still a rivalry in a way. I mean, it's still a rivalry. I mean, I wouldn't take it the way you're saying it right now. I mean, it's still a rivalry, and we're going to Old Trafford. Even in those days, when we were having a very, very great squad. I mean, good energy going to Old Trafford. We always find a way to actually lose down there. I mean, they always got our number down there. So, I mean, it's a bit kind of somehow if you say, we deserve to be cooked. No, it's a rivalry when it comes to.
No, we do deserve to be
cooked. That's how I see it anyway.
We like Tony, we got a better team than them. We got a much better team than them.
I hear you, but it's still a rivalry.
We've got a better structure than them. We've got a better formation than them. We've got a better goalkeeper than them. It's still Manchester United. We've got better midfields than them. We've got better defense.
You can say all those things, but it's still Manchester United. You could give all those reasons because I've seen us in bigger seasons, when we've done greater things, go down to Old Trafford and still lose to them. Even with the more better team, even with the Thierry Henry.
And you are cooked.
Even with the Perez. We still go down there and we still get to lose. So I mean, you could give all these reasons you've said, it still doesn't take away the fact that when these guys play us, it's gonna be a goddamn war. Look at the FA Cup. We had the better team. What happened? They still won us. It's the same thing that happened.
Kai Havertz is
but again, I hear you. I'm not saying what you're saying is incorrect. I'm just saying that that's a different perspective, and I hear it. But still, Man United.
I'll be real. Listen, it's Man United. Fuck Man United, yeah. But the reality of the situation is they're so poor right now, man. It's a situation where if you've got the three Man United reps that are sitting here like, bro, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know how we improve. We're doing the exact same shit as last season. That surely has to give us confidence, especially with the additions that we brought in, the so-called additions that we brought in. Do you know what I mean? We must capitalize. Last season, we made plenty of chances when we came up against them in the FA Cup. The problem was Kai Havertz decided, you know what? Today I feel like a Yaya Sanogo, bro. Do you know what I mean? Where he just doesn't want to score, bro. He just did not want to score. So this is the problem. Like, if you put your chances away, you put the chances away that are given to you, I swear, Flawless is such a
Flawless. You're an arsehole. You're an arsehole.
He loves to get these pictures and just bring them out, bro. I swear, I've had enough of this, bro. He is a footballer. I've had enough of this guy.
Walk 60 million down the drain.
Kai Havertz scores again. Hey, Arsenal fans, I have a quick question. Is there a slight concern that Kai Havertz starts on Sunday? Is there a slight concern?
Nah. Gyökeres had enough game time.
Actually, yes.
Go on, Tony.
Really?
Speak about this. Yeah, speak
Tony's
about
not
this
confident,
concern.
man. Tony ain't confident.
Yeah,
about
Tony,
the
speak about this.
You
I also
shook to
noticed
death
he said
over there.
when
I think
United.
you're
He didn't even say if.
No, yeah, no. See. This is not about laughing and batter. I mean, this is simple. We have Mikel Arteta in the helm of affairs. Look at he scored. Kai Havertz scored a goal. To be very sincere, it was a good goal. I like the goal. It's a decent goal. And he was just. It didn't have that same kind of reaction towards the Gyökeres goal anyway. But he was just clapping when, you could see the joy, you could see the happiness. There's something about Mikel Arteta and wanting to prove to Arsenal fans that Kai Havertz is the guy. You can smell it, you can sense it. It's there. I just feel it that this manager would just do bozo things on that. He can do it.
I think he's doing justice.
If
justice for Kai, if he starts.
Real, yeah. Listen, if this fucking motherfucker plays Kai Havertz in the striker position against Manchester United, bro, I'll go down to fucking London Colney myself or Sober Realty fucking training facility. I'll go down there myself and I'll have fucking words with him, bro. Because there's no way you can be like this.
Saka, Havertz, Madueke potential front three.
Fuck that shit, bro. I'll be so real with you, brother. Gyökeres starts every single game, yeah? And then when he gets taken off for a break, when he needs a breather and he needs to have a little drink, then you bring on Kai Havertz within the last 20 minutes of the game. That is what we do for the foreseeable future. I don't want to see Havertz starting games. I don't want to see Havertz fucking playing, unless it's like a dead rubber, like a League Cup game that doesn't matter, or unless it's like a Champions League game when we've already blitzed the whole thing, and we got 1 or 2 games that are just dead rubber games that they don't mean nothing. Khalas, start Havertz, start Noni Madueke, start my nan in goal, bro. I don't give a shit. But with the games that mean something, brother, I want to see Gyökeres up front. I want to see Saka on the right. I don't give a fuck what you do on the left because that shit's already been thrown to the. Yeah, that shit's already.
It's simple because it's coming from you. It's coming from what you think, how you see football. Mikel Arteta sees it from somewhere, from a place that's very, very different. For instance, I'll give you a clear example. He might be thinking that right now he would have to fine tune our style of play to actually suit Victor Gyökeres right now. And right now that we don't have a defined way of actually creating for Victor Gyökeres, those one-on-one chances, those up-top loop balls to him that he could get and run at, at defenders through the channels or through the middle. We don't have that person to create. You might just look at it like, okay, Kai Havertz, if we cross the ball from our wings, we could actually get the ball up top to him. That is how he might be looking at it. He's a bozo. He thinks like that. So even if you're thinking in that way, always think about what the manager has in his head. He thinks very different from how we think and how we look at football.
Do you know what? I just want Havertz to get the fuck out of my team.
Listen, I'm Tony, there for that attack.
Tony, you said it before. We got Zubimendi to thread those balls through. You said that right at the beginning. Just keep doing what you're doing in it. Play Gyökeres. Fuck Havertz. It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him nowhere near my team. And if he has to play in my team, when if we're beating Man United 3-1, put him on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Make these bozo fans happy. I don't care about the nonsense number 20. I don't want him anyway. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for all of this. Yeah, let's put Havertz up front. And what do we think Mikel Arteta is going to do? You know what I'm saying? We all know he's an idiot. But at least there's a reason why you bought a striker, or we have a striker now. Now fucking utilize him. It's as simple as that, bro.
Fair enough. Listen, man, all I'm saying, we've heard of attacks like MSN and all that type of stuff. Why can't we see a SMH? You know, Saka.
Why can't we see Man get relegated?
That's exactly SMH.
Why can't we see SMH? Why can't we see
exactly
shake my head? You know?
Because I see I SMH when I see that attack.
Why can't we see that? Arteta, can you do something for me? Pause. You know, it is what it is. But anyways, last question that we will get to, of course, is the prediction for this match. So we'll do scoreline predictions. Spoopy, we'll start off with you. Manchester United versus Arsenal. Scoreline prediction for you.
I see us sitting back. We're definitely not going to go out and try and play. 1-1.
1-1. What are you saying, Tony? Match prediction.
See, people, I don't think Amorim would have this armory he has just acquired and want to sit back.
Amorim with the Emery.
I mean, he's looking at Mikel Arteta and
he said, "I don't think he's gonna have the armory."
I'll go toe to toe with you. I've just acquired new toys. I mean, I've just acquired Sesko. I've just acquired Mbeumo. I've just acquired Cunha. I mean, I'm gonna take them for a spin. How about that? So I think this is gonna surprise a lot of people. Yeah. I think this is gonna surprise a lot of people. You know, Man United is gonna come out at Old Trafford. If it was at Emirates, I would say okay, maybe they would soak up the pressure. But at Old Trafford, I don't think so. He would want a monster courage
to
actually come out to play. So let's say it's gonna be a tight game in midfield. But I still think we're gonna win 2-1.
2-1.
Okay. But it's gonna be a very, very tight game. And you guys are gonna come out. Mark my words.
No.
Okay. 2-1 Arsenal for Tony.
And I'll need my apologies from Flawless on our show.
Flawless, were you apologizing for?
Yeah, Flawless, you're gonna apologize.
I mean, yes.
What are you apologizing for?
He's been countering me everywhere about that. But,
exactly, Tony. Get that apology.
We'll do that in our family meeting with me, him, and Dusty.
I want to know.
What am I apologizing
I want to know.
for?
What do you have to apologize for, Flawless?
I don't know, bro. I'm saying you guys are gonna come out. I'm saying you guys are gonna come out and put a decent fight. I'm saying you guys are going to use your outlets because you do have outlets right now. You never had that in Ireland.
Agreed.
But you have that right now. You have genuine outlets in Cunha, in Mbeumo, and see, guys, Mbeumo ain't no punk. He scored against Arsenal lots of times. He's not a punk. He's real. It's for real. It can hurt you.
What am I apologizing for?
You're gonna apologize to him because you've just completely, you've just completely said that, you guys are not gonna come out or something like that, and you guys are just gonna soak up pressure. So if you guys come out, are you gonna apologize to me?
No, wait, so if
you guys come out to play and make use of your toys,
I got this, Sheik. I'm gonna do what you just. I want United to do what you just said there. Use the players as outlets. Using Bremo and Cunha and Sesko as outlets. So use them as outlets. Have them running into space on the counter attack. What are we talking about here? You said what I've said. You're different.
Now he's trying to say that when Amorim plays toe to toe with us and he actually tries to attack us.
Oh, so we're gonna dumb it. So
he said if Amorim does that and he attacks us and tries to go toe to toe with us, you have to apologize to him.
Yeah, no, I don't.
So how do Amorim goes toe to toe?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Amorim goes toe to toe,
but Flawless wants to just spin everything and turn it.
No, but Tony, if
doesn't understand what I'm saying, but
don't
worry, we know how we do it. He knows what he's doing. Why
are you spinning things
on Sarkozy TV?
You keep saying this. I don't understand.
You don't even need to explain.
Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying. You're spot on, and I give you a chance to explain, and then I remain more confused when you finish the answer.
Wait, but Tony,
so what am I apologizing for?
You're saying if we go toe to toe with Mikel
I said it to you. Lose, said it to you. I mean,
apologize because we went toe to toe.
So the result don't matter. Is it just how we approach?
Yeah, what if they lose?
What if we lose, but we went toe to toe? Yeah, but we went toe to toe.
No, it's style of play. No, we're talking about the style of play.
Yeah,
not really about the
what's the point of the style of play?
It's about the style of play.
Matter, Tony.
What's the point of the style of play?
Oh my God! Weren't you guys just talking about? Why do podcasters actually talk through the back of their mouths? You guys were just talking about identity in your team, and suddenly that identity is thrown out. You don't want any identity in your team no more.
You don't have the argument, so you don't have an identity.
So it doesn't really matter if you win. If you play and have an identity, play in a style of way, in a very different way, but that's a very sustainable way, what does it matter if you lose to Arsenal and go on and win 10 more games?
Say that again. Say that rubbish again.
What does it mean? What does it mean when you play against Arsenal, but you have a style of play, you have an identity for some reason, yeah? But you lost to Arsenal, yeah? And then you go on in the Premier League and win your next 10 games with that same identity and with that same style of play you played against Arsenal.
All right, this is where you don't listen. We don't have a style of playing an identity.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my God, Sad, do you see what I'm talking about? So I'm now telling you that don't you prefer to have a style of play?
Basically,
when you play against Arsenal,
he's trying to say you may have lost. He's trying to say you may lose that. Like if you come out and play the play style that he's saying you're going to play,
okay,
you may lose the game against Arsenal. But then imagine if you go the next 10 games and you win those games, playing that same style.
So I'll respond since Sad's mentioned it because Sad said
now you understand. Now you understand what Sad said. But what I said was okay.
Because
I get it. I get it.
That's a terrible argument, Tony.
That's why, Tony. Because you waffle for 3 minutes. Because you be talking out of both sides of your mouth rather than just being straight up and honest.
But Sad heard me and he understood. Why didn't you understand? I mean, you're one of the smartest persons I know. Why can't you understand? But Sad understand. And you're one of the smartest guys I know.
Because
I don't deal with that, man.
Say things straight up. Stop talking out of both sides of your mouth and say things straight up. That's why.
Bro, you don't need to repeat. You don't need to repeat that all the time. Come on, man. It's my phrase. I use it first.
Stop trying to sugarcoat and say what you mean. We're all grown here. Stop saying say what you mean. That's why you waffle for 2-3 minutes.
But again, I said it, and that's why Sad understood.
Say it properly. Say it properly. That's why I was on your case about it. Yes. Say it properly. Say it straight up.
Yo.
That's why it is. That's why I said to you say it again. That's why you didn't want to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Because then I didn't say that.
I would see this man on Sunday. I would see him on Sunday on Sarkozy TV. We'll have words.
Of course.
After we smash them up.
Of course, to respond to what Sad said, I want my manager, of course, to have an identity and have a style. That makes all the sense in the world, of course. But it's horses for courses. If I think playing counter-attack is the best way to get a result against certain teams, play counter-attacking. To go toe-to-toe with Arsenal is just stupid with the options that we have. That's dumb. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. If a team is clearly better than you, why are you going toe-to-toe with them? The best way I think to approach the game is counter-attack. That's why. Now, if we're playing our next home game is Burnley at home. I don't want to see counter-attack against Burnley. The game before that is Fulham away. I don't want to see counter-attack against Fulham. You change based on the opposition and who you're facing. You're quick to tell me how bad our team is, Tony, and all the issues we have and all this other rubbish, but then expect us to go toe-to-toe with the team you have finishing second. Please make it make sense. I know I got my point across in 60 seconds and everyone understood. Clear as day. None of this waffle. Clear as day. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I'm talking to a child.
After this smart man talk you've just talked down here, yeah, I'll see you on Sunday. How about
after
that?
This what?
After I smash you up, yeah. After I smash you up, and then on Sunday we get a talk. I mean, innit? So I mean, let's just leave it like that, man. I mean, I don't mind you being the smartest man in the room, no problem, bro. But I'll see you on Sunday after I smash you up. Then we'll see who's smarter. At the end of the day, I'll do the points. I'll take the points. You could win. You could win for the smartness, no problem. But I prefer to take the 3 points. How about that? And I see you on Sunday after that.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? In that, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. You can't kid a kidder. I'm too smart for your nonsense. I've been around too long. I've spoke to too many fans who love talking out of both sides of their mouth. I'm too smart for this.
He keeps using that phrase. Bro, why do you like that phrase so much, man? Come on, man. I only said it once, but it doesn't mean it should be in your lips, bro. Come on, man.
It means be straight up. It means when you get asked the question, answer the question. Don't spend 2 minutes talking about nothing to do with what was asked.
Bro, relax.
I'm relaxed. I still don't know what I need to apologize for. So please answer. What do I need to apologize for?
Sad, I've already told you about that. If you don't understand it, then it's what it is. No problem.
I responded to that.
It's not something to get you rattled like this.
That's not an apology. No, it's not. I just love spinning you. That's why you think I'm smarter than you. That's why. Because I can play these games.
I didn't say you're smarter than me, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
You said that I respect you because you're one of the smartest persons in the room.
I'm super intelligent.
I didn't say that you're smarter than me, bro. But again, you could say anything you want to say, man. No problem.
Of course.
You think you're smarter than me, I'm good. I'm okay. No problem. So you can take that. You can have that, bro.
Does the result matter on the weekend, Tony?
I don't know, bro. You're the smartest one in the room.
Now you don't know. What I'm saying. Now you don't
about that,
man. Now you don't want to answer questions. I hear it. I wouldn't want to answer.
I already answered my question. I think it's 2-1, and I think we're gonna win.
I understand. I get it.
Okay, so you're saying 2-1. You're saying 2-1 Arsenal, Tony. Saad, what are you saying? Scoreline prediction.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal, man. Do you know
2-1 Arsenal. Fair enough. Fair enough. Flawless. What are you saying? Scoreline prediction.
Yes, think first they're gonna be 1-1. I think it's gonna be very similar to the game last year in the league at our place. Very, very similar. Maybe a little bit better in terms of quality. But yeah, it's got 1 apiece red all over it.
1 apiece. I will be that one fan from the panelists today, and I will say Manchester United beat Arsenal this weekend on Sunday, and we beat you 2-1.
You saying 2-1?
I say 2-1 Manchester United.
2-1. We're going. I think we'll beat.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not. I'll be there, man.
Listen, and now I've seen it all. I can't lie. I didn't think I'd see a win. A Man United are gonna win. I didn't think I'd see that.
Manchester United. And listen, we can win. And I'm being so honest. I'm not being shameless. We can win. We can. We definitely can.
Have you seen?
Big up Big Al for the raid as well. Big up. Big up Big Al for the raid.
Actually, our preseason. You know what I'm saying?
I think we can definitely. I agree with you, Sheik, in regards to if they have an off day, we can catch them 100%.
I'll even go as far as say this: don't let us get the first goal in that game,
mate. It doesn't matter. We're gonna beat you 3-1 anyway, so it's all good. You can get the first goal. We just score 3 more.
All right.
Yeah, don't see if they get the first goal and just keep a low block. Now that's where the problem is,
mate. They're gonna keep a low block anyway. Like we're better than them in every aspect.
Tony said we're gonna go toe to toe with you.
Yeah, we're gonna go toe to toe.
But notice how you just said keeping a low block. That's a problem for you, lot.
If they go toe to toe,
but again, I'm not ashamed. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit that my team. No, flawless. No.
Low block is a problem for you, lot.
Between Tony and Flawless, are like brothers, bro. I swear, they just sitting the whole time just arguing with each other.
See,
they just arguing with each other, and then it's like, all right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, just
remember the first comment on the channel on the stream too. Do you remember the first comment?
I
on the
love
stream
Tony and Flawless, man.
How many times are Flawless and Tony gonna debate? That's what Warrior J said as well.
Bro, it's always a debate between them two, bro.
Shout out to the Raiders. Shout out to the people who just came through from Igal's channel as well. Big up to Igal for the raid every single time.
Big up,
Make sure you guys do subscribe to Igal Talks Football if you haven't already. And to the people who just joined, we're looking for 22 subscribers. There are 195 people in the building. 22 subscribers. We get to 1K, and the goal is achieved. And that's pretty much what I'm going to say. So 22 subscribers. So subscribe if you haven't already. Check out everybody else's channels. Links are in the title. Links are in the description. All of that stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. Last question I have before we do end out the stream is for everyone, and this could be an open panelist discussion. Who has more pressure as a manager this season? Mikel Arteta or Ruben Amorim going into this season?
I'd say Arteta because he's expected to win trophies, whereas Amorim's just expected to improve. So winning trophies is much, much tougher than just improving. If we just improve our style, identity, results, etc., people will go, Amorim's done his thing. Arsenal could improve and look better. But if they fall short in the Prem, everyone's going to be looking at him like, yo, get him out. Well, not everybody, but Arsenal fans.
You know what it is for me,
That's a big job, though.
I think it's Ruben Amorim. I think
so do I.
Yeah, I just think it's because we kind of know. Like I completely hear your point. Is that Arsenal are to a certain level where they will compete, but the question mark for them is whether are they going to win? The league title. Pressure in the sense. The reason why I say Ruben Amorim, I already know this myself, and the general consensus from a lot of the fans as well is that they think Arsenal is not going to win the league anyways. They haven't done enough. in terms of the transfer window. The teams around them have strengthened. For us, though, I don't know anything about how Ruben Amorim is going to turn things around. I know what I'm getting with Mikel Arteta and this foundation and this built Arsenal squad. However, I don't know if Ruben Amorim is going to even win 2 games in a row still. And I think for him to start off the season with these first 5 games, I think he's under massive, massive pressure. No excuses. We've said this ourselves, follows. No excuses. We've had a lot of signings. We can't have another season of 15th again. We definitely can't. 44 goals scored in the Premier League last season. We have no identity. We have nothing. I think we're starving for good football over here at our club. And for them, it's like, even though like I do agree with your point too, that they have to win a league this season and the pressure to win a trophy is much more than the pressure to turn things around. I just think because of how bad we've been and just everything regarding our club, the pressure is a lot more on Ruben Amorim to turn things around currently.
The reason why I don't think it is because I think that goal, even though he won't achieve it, is much more achievable. Like let's say he's 8th, 9th, people are going to defend him.
Yeah,
I've got to be first.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where the difference lies. Even though, don't get misunderstood, I think Amorim will go before Arteta goes. I say that much. But who's under more pressure? I think it is.
If the question was like who would get sacked first, Amorim or Arteta, you'd say
Amorim is a no-brainer. Yeah,
because but if Amorim gets to like 6th, like top 6th or 7th, people will be like, oh, okay, we're improving. Yeah.
Hey, if we're top 9, 8, people go, oh my
people
God.
Will say
Jesus, top 8.
Nah, but even then, you're still nah.
People defend that. You don't understand. People defend him now.
Nah, but here's the thing, Flawless. Yeah, the reason why I say why I say that he's under more pressure than Arteta. Listen, I believe that Arteta's got hella pressure on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Has to win the league, bro. Or has to win a champs. Something mad. But the reason why I say that he's under more pressure is because, firstly, brother, the guy was. Let's keep it real, yeah. If any of the bottom 3 were even like 10% better than they were, bro, it could have been peak. It could have looked real spooky for either Tottenham or Man United. If they were just at least 10% better and got 10% of their results go the right way, then it could have been spooky for them. But it didn't. And to go from that season, that shit performance, that shit overall campaign, to be able to motivate the team to go again this season and to improve drastically, bro, it takes a lot of pressure. And the thing is, the team, the fact that they've spent money on him and given him the amount of money that they've given him, which I think now is over 200 million, isn't it? So well over 200 million, isn't it? That they've given him.
I mean,
so
it'd be 200.
Yeah, for Amorim. So they've given him well over 200 million, bro. Like they put the money where their mouth is. Do you know what I mean? So,
but Sad, what's easier, Sad? What's easier, winning a major trophy or jumping up 6 or 7 positions in the Prem?
It's definitely going to be easier to. It's definitely going to be easier to win that major trophy from what we've got to managing to get out the performances. No.
I don't think
you
so.
lot forgetting. You have to get consistent performances out of these players.
No, you don't. To get to 9th, you don't have to be consistent to get to 9th.
9th is not what we're talking about.
No, but this is the point I'm making regarding the investment.
Yeah. So for the investment, you have minimum you have to be looking at is what Z's saying, top 6. What? You have to be looking at top 6. Yes, you do.
These are the guys that just kept him after the season we just had. Why all of a sudden you think the expectations are so much higher with money spent?
Because they've spent money.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you think all of a sudden it is he shouldn't even be there? They didn't do it with Ten Hag.
Money spent is good, but money spent in improving the other guys who are at the club. And so why is it that all of a sudden like these players are a lot higher? I agree. My thing is that I don't even think he can climb these places. I don't think he, as a manager, he's not showing me anything.
I think we can get top 10. I think we can get that as currently constructed right now.
I say this with like full respect. I still don't really see it flawless. Like I see our attack and stuff being better, but I still see.
Where do you have us now? Then, if the season was to start now and we was this,
if we got everyone that we're looking to get, I can. I say
with everyone now. I'm saying with everyone.
So
now.
No goalkeeper, no midfielder.
No. With everyone now. So just the 3 that we signed.
I think our ceiling can be 9th or 8th. I think our ceiling can be 9th or 8th.
I think our board would be happy with that.
I think our
people think this board got this board kept 10.
I think currently our ceiling with this squad is 9th or 8th, but realistically it could be 10th and under 10th. It could easily finish in 11th or 12th.
Bro, ceiling 8th, 9th is
again. It's because the manager's
reality though. It's the manager and how our team is set up.
This guy won like 6 matches since he's been here.
6 matches against teams that are now in the championship.
You could piss about for 6 games, bro, and get top 9, bro.
What was the back-to-back stat? Did he not win a back-to-back game?
You don't like consideration that a lot of these teams that were above you last season are gonna have changes in their squads, like they've sold players. Brentford, I don't even know what's going to happen to. That's looking spooky over there.
Yeah, I agree with you on that in regards to teams around. Some of the teams around us are looking worse. The point I'm making is the pressure. People think any of us have these high expectations. They kept Ten Hag after the season he had, and it kept him on after he was performing poorly. Brought in Amorim, who performed even worse, and kept him. All of a sudden, they're saying, top 6. When this man couldn't win back-to-back games in 6 months.
By the way, Saad, this happens every single year at the start of every single Manchester United season. We can have a shit season the season prior, but all of a sudden there's like this hopeful optimism that all of a sudden we're going to turn things around. We're going to win the league. This happens all the time. Casemiro looks a little more slimmer in the gym. We're going to win the league. Copa Menu puts on a little bit more muscle. We're going to win the league. Like, whoever. I could name anybody. Like Cunha could do one or two step overs in a clip. We're gonna win the league.
I'm not even talking about win the league. I'm not even talking about get top 4. I just think the aim for him should be to get top 6.
With who though? Are you saying it's currently constructed, Sad, or are you saying with additions?
No.
With additions. With the window that we've had,
with the money that's been spent, if they make additions, then yeah, sure.
No, I'm asking.
They're obviously willing to.
You adding in Baliba?
No. So I think you've got added a goalkeeper, or you've got added.
Okay. So that's a whole different thing. If you added a goalkeeper of competent and Baliba, I hear that. I'm talking about as of now, as we are. There's no Baliba. There's no goalkeeper yet.
Well, at the moment, I don't even know where
that's
Bruno
bad. It's bad.
This manager,
Bruno's starting. By the way,
Sad. He's played in the pivot. He plays in the Bruno with Cass.
He's playing in the pivot.
He plays in the pivot.
Sad. Just to tell you, Bruno is the first name on the team sheet.
Yes.
Bruno's the first name.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, I just
he's captain.
I can't get my head around double pivot. Bruno playing deep. The same problems, unless.
Neither can we, Sad. But who kept the manager that's having all these problems, and all of a sudden they gonna stack him when all these issues are here now?
I don't know. We gotta see if he gets something out of it, because he might do something different to Ten Hag.
Okay, all right.
He might do something different. We don't know. We have to give him this.
All right, man. He might.
You're trying to go into the thing, sacking him straight away, bro. A bit unfair, bro.
No. Don't get me wrong. We should have.
I heard Arteta might win the league. Everyone knows with 2 eyes in the brain that Arteta's not winning the league. Same way everyone knows 2 eyes in the brain that Amorim's not turning this around. Or we just call it as we see it.
You don't know that. He turned around Sporting. He turned around Sporting.
I don't know Sporting thing.
Yeah,
I don't know about Sporting. I'm talking about Manchester United side. I am talking about Manchester United side. Are you winning the league this season, sir?
Flawless.
No, Sad, are you winning the league?
Talk about me winning the league, because we know for a fact that is spooky settings for me.
Okay,
so it's the same thing we know for a fact.
Manchester United turning it around with the Amorim. No, why is it so crazy?
The figures with Amorim, at least with me, Arteta, I don't have no background. I don't have nothing to look back on.
You don't have nothing with him.
But with Amorim, I have at least a backup. I can go back and I can.
Last season?
I've seen Amorim. I've seen Amorim build a.
Yes, but
so did Ten Hag. So did Ten Hag. Ajax. He built 2 sides.
No. But Ten Hag was given. Ajax.
No, he built 2 sides.
You
guess what?
Ajax.
You can't Ajax.
Because they're the biggest team in the Netherlands.
Okay, so what? So how many leagues have they won since he left?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, you check that. You know what I'm saying? You go check that and see. Come on, man.
You know what? Yeah, Sheik.
You're saying one second. No, but Saad, you're saying that. So you're saying I've seen what he's done at Sporting, all those type of things. This is exactly what our hierarchy did too. They saw what he did at Sporting. They told him it was now or never. They got him in the middle of the season, right after he beat Manchester City in the Champions League 4-1 at home. They got him. And then look how the season turned out. I hear all these things, but what has he done at our club? He's not done anything at our club. It's all well and good what you've done at your previous club. Gyökeres, and I'll say this for you guys too, and I'm sure some of you believe this, Gyökeres has a crazy record at Sporting, but it's all about what he does in an Arsenal shirt now. Nobody cares about his Sporting record anymore. He's here now at Arsenal. It all matters what he's going to do at Arsenal Football Club now. Same thing for Ruben Amorim. What has he done at Manchester United so far?
Just to clarify, I had something won the league since Ten Hag left.
They haven't won the league. There we go. Big up Canal every single time. Big up to you, bro. But yeah, that's my point, is that I just there's no credibility with this manager in terms of him turning things around. These additions and stuff, don't get me wrong, these are great. These are great additions, and I think they will help him. But still, where Scooby talks about it, he's watched all 5 preseason games. There's not a single improvement. There's not much improvement on a lot of things. And this is a long season ahead of us. Let these first 5 games, and this is a very realistic outcome. Let me just be so real with you guys. Let's say we lose to Arsenal, which is most likely the Arsenal are favorites going into this game. Let's say we lose a game to Arsenal. We draw against Fulham. We beat Burnley. We lose to Manchester City. We lose to Chelsea. Think of the pressure. Think of just the talk around Manchester United after the first 5 games, if it doesn't turn things around. After all these signings we make, let's say we get a Baliba. Let's say we get a goalkeeper, and we're still in that same rut of form that we had started off with last season.
If we do get a goalkeeper, let's say it's a competent goalkeeper, and get Baliba, where do you think United will finish?
I think you should aim for top 6 minimum.
Do you think we're one of the best 6 sides in the league with those 2?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But where I think you'll finish, I think you'll finish like 7th or 8th.
And why is that?
I think you'll fall short.
Why do you think we'll fall short?
Because I don't know if the players are going to be able to. I don't know if the players are going to be able to get situated with the whole situation of
in this system.
It's not necessarily a system, but it's about
the manager.
When you play for a big club, bro, it's different, man. You
don't know if no. So you don't know. So you're telling me you don't know if this. No, Saad.
The manager, man. Stop it. It's the
manager. You're telling me you don't know if this manager can get the best out of these players. Basically, is what you're saying with this system.
Well, we don't know. We got to wait for him to get his players in, and he's got his players in now. So let's see what he can do.
Yeah. So we're gonna see vast improvements with his players in. Yeah.
Nah, but we can at least wait to see. And then if he doesn't make any improvements, at least you've waited and you've tested, you've tried the well, and the well's dry, bro. So,
everyone can see that the well is dry. But
you can't see the well's dry yet, bro, because he came in halfway through the season and he got in Burgle and fucking whoever else.
So Emery went Villa and took them right up the table with terrible players. What are we talking about?
The same squad that Gerrard had them fighting.
They were 17th. They was in a worse situation than us. The general consensus was that team was terrible. It's a championship level side. Emery went there, ironically signed a left back in January and took him from 17th to 7th.
Man United's different.
How is it? Explain to me how it's different. Emery went to a worse scenario.
Because those clubs are smaller and the community is more together. With Man United,
so how come it didn't help Gerrard?
Okay. So I'll do you one better.
Before you go, how come it didn't help Gerrard?
It's unfair, bro, because
how's it always unfair?
Man United is a global corporation.
Let him get his point across,
if they're a community and they're tight together, how come it didn't help Gerrard with them same players?
What do you mean? What, for Aston Villa?
Yeah. For Aston Villa. If the community and it's tight,
Gerrard was doing well.
Gerrard had them 17th, and everyone thought he was getting relegated. That was the general consensus.
So that's where he finished off.
Yeah, so we know he was getting overhyped. So my point is to you: why were they 17th then? Please answer my question. If it's a community and it's a tight fit, and that means so much, how come he had them 17th battling relegation?
Because you just lost control, bro. You lost
Okay,
control.
why did he lose control? Why did he lose control?
Bro, because sometimes you lose control, bro.
Okay.
Sometimes you're going with something and it doesn't work, or an injury happens.
Okay, cool. There was no injury.
Flawless, I got you. I'll kill this dead. Saad, who do you think had a better squad last season, Wolves or Manchester United? Squad.
Man United.
Okay, Wolves won 6 games in a row with a worse squad, and we couldn't win 2 in a row.
But it's the community in Wolverhampton, man. That's why.
Wolves won 6 games in a row. Wolves won 6 games in a row.
Nonsense that people come out.
Wolves won. Saad.
We didn't win back-to-back games. Saad. Back-to-back games.
It's the community, man.
The people. That's why it killed me with that. But it's the community.
It's the community, man, and the tight-knit community at Wolves.
But Flawless, it's not just about
but that's the point that I'm trying to make, is that manager is a very important thing. Manager is one of the most important things. You guys complain of you not winning because of your manager. You think right now the difference between you guys and silverware, any silverware, is your manager. That's it. And it's the same thing that we're saying too, is that for us, we have a lot of question marks on this manager. You can get, I'll go as far as this. You can get Baliba, you can get Mbappe, you could get Yamal in this team. But the manager and how he's going to set up the system and how he's going to play will still be a problem. Because I don't think he will do enough to get the best out of everyone, but the best out of these better players that we're signing. That's the issue with me. That's why we don't have confidence in terms of stringing a couple of wins together and going high above the table. Because last season, I've seen enough from this guy.
Man, the confidence comes from the community, man. That's what it is.
I'll tell you this, Saad, to put into perspective. To put into perspective, yes, we beat Southampton. We have a better squad than Southampton. Southampton got relegated. We were down 1-0 to them up until the 82nd minute. And if it wasn't for an Amad Diallo hat trick, we'll lose that game.
I don't think people also
realize Southampton.
Literally, Sheik, and to Sad as well. From January to May in a 5-month period, we won 5 league games.
5 league games. One win a month.
5 league games. So we got 15 points over 5 months. So that means on average, we won 1 Premier League game per month.
Saad, you're laughing, but this is the truth. You're laughing, but this is the truth.
Here's the killer on that, while Saad gathers himself because people want to defend his manager. Out of the 5 teams we beat, 3 of them were the sides that got relegated. It was Southampton, Ipswich, and Leicester.
I'll even add to that. The best game that so-called Manchester United fans say that we had in the Premier League, our best performance, was the final game of the season against Villa when they had a red card.
Nah, but bro, so here's the thing. Let me just quickly explain it before we wrap up the stream.
Before we wrap up.
So firstly, I just want to explain the whole thing about community and this and that. Yeah? Because
don't do that. Don't do that, man.
Hold on.
The narrative will be it was Flawless that made you do
I understand the manager is a problem.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Hashtag blame Flawless.
Hold on. Just let me land. Because Flawless is fraudulent, so we have to quickly land because he's just gonna drag my name through the mud.
That I do agree. Flawless is fraudulent.
So
I agree.
This, I think for me, the reason why I say the whole community thing, the whole smaller fan base thing, is because these teams can get behind their team, and with the Man United fan base, it's very toxic, bro, and it's a different size of fan base. Like when you do something as a manager at Wolves, or you do something as a manager at Aston Villa, it's not public knowledge. It's not like over every single paper. It's not global news. But when you do something at Manchester United, bro, it's global news, bro. So that's why I'm saying that the pressure is very high. That's why I'm saying that these managers might have done well at a lesser club, because when Unai Emery came to a club like Arsenal, where your name was in the papers and was going through, and anything you did was global because it's a global fan base. Unai Emery at times stuttered, bro. Unai Emery at times faltered, bro.
He won back-to-back games though.
So this is the thing, though. That's one thing.
I understand that he hasn't won back-to-back games, bro.
This is the thing, though.
But I understand that last season, the manager just had to have you had to just take the hit on that.
No, you don't have to take the hit because
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example.
Why do we have to take the hit? When has this ever been a thing?
This is the thing. That's exactly the point.
Shake, bro. I would need to leave now. But
about the pressure at Manchester United, there's no such thing as a free hit.
Yeah,
I agree with
Tony.
you. The pressure here is ridiculous. There's no such thing as a free hit at Manchester United Football Club. And I do agree with you in regards to the pressure. So you know what that means, Sad? He's not built for the spotlight. Not everybody's meant to be the main. Everyone's meant to be the main rapper. Not everyone can be the lead singer of the band. That's cool. Like what we talking about here, all of a sudden it's okay to not win matches. You know he's he's managed more months at Manchester United than he's won games. You know that, right? He's been here long. He's managed here 17 months and only won 6.
That's bad.
A couple of things.
How can people realize how bad this is? Sheik, before you continue, you know when it comes to percentages, he's in the bottom 10 of all Premier League managers ever.
All time.
Know that, right?
Win percentage.
It's
not no brainer though. Look, you guys have seen how our season was last season. You have seen us, the three of us, including Eddie and all the other Manchester United guys on, Flawless's channel. We've been miserable all of last season. I've crashed out from streams. I've never done this before. I've left streams.
And it was a pleasure.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I've crashed out from streams. I've left streams.
Same like me.
I hear what you're saying though, Saad, but let me put this in perspective. Put the same situation for
I literally ran away from Sackerson TV for a while. To have a breather.
Put the same perspective.
The lions not to devour me down there. I had to run. Yeah, exactly. I had to run to a cave. But I want to leave now, yeah. But I'll just leave it with this, yeah, with Flawless and Sad, yeah. When Amorim came down to Manchester United, he already had a viable excuse to give to you people. So you can make use of that to do anything. The manager said to you guys, he said, in this football club, you would have to suffer.
We're not. No, I'm not.
I mean, no. That should tell you. That should tell you if you think his job is under any sort of pressure.
Okay, so I'll tell you this.
He already implanted that psychology to you guys.
Okay, but we spent all this money.
Some certain kind of deconstruction.
But we spent all this money, and he's still saying. I mean, this is the thing, though. We spent all this money, and he's still saying we're suffering. He's still saying we're suffering.
That's what I'm saying. But he implanted that mentality to you guys. Immediately, he walked into the football club.
Look, all I'll say is, if you put Ruben Amorim, if you put Ruben Amorim at Barcelona or Real Madrid, because we categorize Manchester United as one of the bigger clubs in the world, I'll even take Liverpool for an example.
If he told the global fan base,
do you think Real Madrid fans are giving Ruben Amorim a free hit if he finished 15th in La Liga last season? Do you think this is happening? It's not happening. Real Madrid have sacked managers for winning just the La Liga, not even a Champions League. That's the standards that they have. I'm not all of a sudden gonna give a manager a free hit because I'm sympathetic towards the situation that is at the club. I'm going to hold him to the standards of being at a big club like Manchester United. Same way for Arsenal too. Hold Arteta accountable, which is what you guys do, right? You want to win the big trophies. You've been at this stage for how long? For 3 to 4 years now, and you want to win the trophies.
But then you have to look at it holistically. Real Madrid never decayed from top to down.
Tony, yes, everything, but it's also like
everything decayed in Manchester United.
But they've also not had. But if they went into a situation like this, I guarantee you, like for example, we'll take Xabi Alonso as an example. Xabi Alonso has to turn a lot of things around for Real Madrid this season, or he's not going to be there that long. This is just how their club runs.
But they still have some spine. They still have a spine of the team.
Yes, he has a good team currently at this moment, which is why he's even more expected to turn things around because there's still a good team there. Exactly. Now it's the same thing here too, is that we're not expecting him to turn things around. Bro, all I'm expecting you to do is get 2 wins in a row. Is that so crazy to ask? 2 wins in a row. When Wolves are out here getting 6, and I just asked Saad who has a better squad, United or Wolves, and he said United. Why can't we win 2 games in a row? Why is it that this manager has statistically done worse than Ten Hag, who I still hate, and I booted out of this club? And all of us were happy when he left. He's done worse than him. He's had a lesser win percentage than Ten Hag in the Premier League.
It's like 24%.
Now, if we had this conversation, I had this conversation with Flawless yesterday. Very, very good point. If we end up finishing 8th, so are we going to sit here next season and say we need to spend another 300 million to now finish 6th or to finish 4th with this manager? Is that
the
what
manager has already told you already.
Okay. So we have to spend 600 million, 700 million to go from 15 to 6.
You have to suffer.
That's what we have.
600 M's,
no. But why are you arguing against it?
This is what I'm hearing, though, Flawless.
The manager has told you have to suffer.
To go
You've not suffered with him for more than 4 years or 2 years. It's not even up to 2 years.
Did Ten Hag come in his first season? Did Ten Hag come in his first season when he won a Carabao Cup and top 4? Did he say we have to suffer that season?
No, I'm just saying that Manchester United fans globally have to suffer.
Why?
We have been suffering.
What did we do? What did we do?
Why?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if he's convinced, I'm just saying, hypothetically, if he convinced the global fan base, that you need to suffer. Imagine what he has sat down in the boardroom to talk about what the owners. He has actually convinced the owners that you would literally have to suffer.
And say, I need signings,
which equates with there will be more time for him. That's all I'm saying. But I mean, bro, I'm just saying, bro. But I need to leave guys here. Big up to everyone.
Totally, it's too funny.
He has implanted it right from the start. It's a plan.
I actually agree with you, Tony.
Should I mind fuck?
No, I actually, and the fact that the board accepted that and the fans are accepting of that is the massive problem. That's where the issue lies. If I hire someone to do a job and they're talking about suffering, you're gone. You're gone. What are we talking like? There's nothing to discuss.
We've so-called hired the best.
Yeah, people, big up, Sad. It was nice to see you here. Don't see. Big up to you, bro. Flawless, love every other time.
Big up, Tony, bro.
Big up, Spoobie.
Make sure you guys subscribe to Tony's channel. Make sure you guys
subscribe
to Tony's channel. Make sure you hit the link in the description, the link in the title. Go subscribe to Tony's channel, people. Go show some love over to him, man.
Yeah.
Go show some love.
People wonder why I don't expect anything from his own.
But listen, look, I have a restaurant.
He said this after the money that was spent. That's the crazy.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is Saad. Let me put this into perspective again. Bruno Fernandes, we've talked about this guy so many times on this stream, on channels, all that type of stuff. We know he's fucking not good enough, right? We know he's not good enough. He was on the verge of leaving this summer, on the literal verge of leaving. All Hilal had to do was put in a bid, and that's probably it, and he's gone, right? What happens? Manager does a U-turn. Manager says Bruno is very important. I see him playing at the top level in the next 2-3 years, this and that. He stays at the club. What happens after preseason, first game in preseason, this guy comes out and says, we need a progressive midfielder. I need progressive midfielders after keeping Bruno Fernandes and not getting 100 million.
He also said on top of that, he said he doesn't need midfielders. We play too many passes blindly.
And who plays too many passes blindly in our team?
And he also said we lack pace and physicality.
And then he said we need legs in the midfield.
And then after spending all this money, he's saying we're still suffering. This is the shit. Saad, you have a restaurant. You get a whole new staff, right? You're hearing that one of the staff members you're going to hire is one of the best of the best. Like one day he had to perform at a different restaurant. He did very well. Gordon Ramsay was super proud. He ate the food and he was happy. And then you decide to bring him over to your restaurant. And the guy, first thing that he comes in, he says is, I'm suffering. Yeah, I'm going to suffer.
And you know what, Sheik? I'll be like, you can suffer on your way out. That's what you can do.
This is what I'm saying. You hear this? You are meant to be the best of the best. You are meant to be the upcoming chef that's just come into my restaurant. Gordon Ramsay ate your food and said it was good. But why the fuck if you come into my restaurant and you're saying you're suffering?
Bro, you know how funny it is when
like, this is really it.
Bro, now when Tony's sitting there, bro, and he's telling me, bro, he's sitting, he's like, yo, man, you have to.
We need to suffer. It's like, what the hell? What did we do? What the hell?
You need to suffer, so you must suffer, bro. It's insane, bro.
You need to suffer, so you must suffer, so your manager is correct. This is
bro. I'm just saying, like, your manager said you
logic.
need to suffer. That means you need to suffer. Like,
yeah, manager said we need to suffer. We have to suffer. So putting 2 and 2 together, our manager is correct.
Hey, like, you know what it is in these press conferences? I wish someone would suffocate him. That's what it is. I'm tired of this shit.
Take the mic away from him, bro.
Yeah, serious, yo. It's crazy. And then people look at us like, we're mad. That's the craziest shit. Why do you want this manager gone? When I'm hitting side with stats, he's like, what? It really is bad. Because people just brush it under the carpet like it's normal. He didn't just fail. He spectacularly failed. It was horrendous.
And people sit here and they want us to sit here and defend this shit. How about I want to defend my mental health?
Sheik. He said he feared for his team in certain matches when it came to certain matches. Like he feared for his team and what was going to happen.
He said that shit, yo.
He did. He said that. He said he was worried about what was going to happen to his team in certain matches.
So many, bro, I can give you so many examples. He started Euro in this one Premier League game right before I think the Europa League final, and Euro goes down injured, and he's sitting there in the dugout all sad and shit because he started Euro and Euro got hurt. Well, while we're all sitting here telling him, why the fuck are you playing Euro?
You were saying,
and then he got hurt, and he's sitting there like biting his nails or whatever, and he's just upset because Euro went down. But you played Euro in the first place. And then also at the same time, you'll talk about
the community issue, yeah? You know what I'm saying? On that bombshell, I gotta go anyway.
He's talked about Garnacho and like
look
he'll be like,
I gotta bounce, yeah. Check your WhatsApp as well. Big up, blessings, yo. You lot, make sure you run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Guys, good to see you, Sad. Big up, Don C, Family Tree. You already know. You lot, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, I got you, follows. I got you.
All right, blessings, appreciate.
Big up to follows every single time. But yeah, final.
Look at that quote. Look at that quote from BBC Sport. It says he traveled the games last season fearful. What's good? Like this is come on. What are we doing,
bro? Just think about this. Your wife is asking you before you leave for the team bus. Oh, babe, how's it gonna go today? And he's like, I don't fucking know. These guys could die out there. Like, they really could.
We're gonna suffer.
We're gonna suffer. Every time she asks him when he's taking the keys of the car and he's leaving in the living room, she's saying, "How is it? I hope everything goes great today." He's leaving. Last thing he says, "We're going to suffer," and then he just leaves and dips the house.
We're there for that.
He comes back home and his wife asks him, "How did today go?" He said, "We suffered." This is just the stuff he's saying. So I listen, man. The point is that there's not a lot of faith with this manager currently. And if anything goes down, the signings are great, this and that. I think there will be some sort of individual brilliance, but individual brilliance can get you so far. There has to be some improvement from this manager. And we'll see. We will find out. But yeah, Saad, is it true that you said Wirtz is the only number 10 that you would take over Odegaard?
Yeah.
You wouldn't take Eze over Odegaard?
No.
Whoa, okay.
Bro, listen, last season...
You wouldn't take Musiala over Odegaard?
Last season, actually, no, Musiala maybe Musiala, yeah. But last season for Odegaard was a blip, bro. It was a one-off, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's not what I'm used to seeing from Odegaard. But anyway.
Yeah.
11 subs away.
Fair enough. But yeah, people... Big up to everyone. I know I just seen your message, Dante, but we're gonna close out anyways. Big up to everyone. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Crazy stream. We had a absolute star-studded panel today. We got a man like Saad, Don C, Tony, Spooby, Flawless, myself, all discussing Manchester United versus Arsenal. You already know it was going to be a crazy show. And we had a lot of things to discuss. So 2 hours is meant to be an hour, but it went for 2 hours. So there's a lot of content that you guys got. Make sure you guys, before anything, subscribe to everybody else's channel. Subscribe.
I'm still thinking about that suffer thing.
Yeah, only did it for the community.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna mute myself.
Hey, this show was for the community. This show was for the community. Listen, it is what it is. When your manager's out here saying that community shields matter, I get why Saad is saying what he was saying. It is what it is, okay? But like I said, super important thing before you guys do anything, before you guys close out the tab and go to the next stream, make sure you guys go follow Saad's channel. Make sure you guys go follow Tony's channel. Make sure you guys go follow Flawless's channel. Links are in the title. Links are in the description. Make sure you guys go support every single person like how you guys do support me. Appreciate Igal for the raid, of course, every single time as well. Before we do close out, we will be redirecting to Flawless's channel. Saad, do you have anything you have coming up on your channel anytime soon, bro?
Korapod.
Coropod.
Friday.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it because I do have like work and stuff like that. But you guys do check that out, Coropod, on Saad's channel, guys.
Check out.
Sure subscribe to Saad, of course, every single time. Don C, always a pleasure to have you on, my fellow mud brother. Even though you are an absolute fraud, but it is what it is. Thank you for showing up. Spooby, my guy, Manchester United fan, my bro. Thank you for turning up. Tony and Flawless, shout out to them as well every single time. But yeah, thank you guys all for tuning in. We still have about 109 people watching currently at this moment. If you guys can subscribe, we are 11 subscribers away, people, from 1K. 11 subscribers away from 1K. I don't know how many we are at for likes, but make sure you guys do run up the likes. Let me set up this raid to Flawless channel real quick. You guys have anything you want to say before we do close out real quick? Spoobs?
Nah, just everyone subscribe to everyone's channels. You know, nah, don't say that, Zach. Come on.
Fuck Arsenal.
Yeah. Subscribe to everyone's channels.
Hey, Saad, can you say that one more time? Saad, can you say that one more time? I didn't quite
United, bro.
Fuck Man United.
I was trying to be civil. I was trying to be nice.
From now, the smoke starts, bro. The smoke starts. It leads up to the season, bro. This is it.
Bro, let's do this, man.
Prime time, man.
You better watch out for the Cesc offender, in the weekend, bro. He's coming for you, bro. Okay. The Cesc offender's coming.
Cesc offender is crazy.
Listen, that is crazy. But Sesko, listen, if Sesko does not score against us, I'm onto Staffy, bro. I'm looking for this guy, bro.
Why? What did he say? What did he say?
Because he sits there giving me subliminals when Gyökeres has one game against Villarreal, whoever we played. I think it was Villarreal against Villarreal, where Gyökeres has one little off game, and he's giving me subliminals like acting brand new.
Joke.
You know this. So I'm on to stuff. Don't worry, man.
You're on to him.
But yeah, shout out to everyone. Thank you guys all for tuning in for another stream on Sheik TV. We'll be back next weekend, this weekend, for all the Premier League content, watch along, match reaction, all that good stuff, and then Mud Brothers on the following Monday. So big up to everyone. As always, Arteta in. Go over to Flawless chat and ride Sheik TV raid as always. And yeah, we're going to suffer. We're going to suffer. Big up.
I'm in.
Big up.